What'd you say, Andy? Actually, I cooked again this time. Yeah, hang on. Almost finished here. Let me finish spreading around the stream. And I will. Oh, we gotta all show the progress of the latest batch.
Have you seen my fine mesh strainer?
I think it's in the dishwasher.
Why is it there?
Because it was dirty. It's really dirty.
I didn't realize I used it that way.
Yeah. Looks like you did.
Oh well.
And hang on, let me change the streaming category. Your head is dirty, boy. Okay, let me get Craigbot in here. Not sure if Nate is joining. If not, we'll improvise, but we'll start actually with your fanfic first. Yes, just let me know what chapter we're on. All right, folks, welcome to Luncheon 110. We're going to be continuing to read a few fanfics and then just playing some Valheim today. As you can tell, my voice is still a little under the weather. It's still healing, but I'm not coughing and sniffling as much, so that's a good sign. But let me show off what is for lunch today. I decided to go a bit healthy. Salmon with a caramelized onion couscous.
I've never even heard of that, actually.
What, couscous?
Yeah.
What, couscous? It's like a very like small grain. It's kind of like in the same family as rice, but not quite.
It does look like rice.
Yeah, I mean, mine turned out a little gloopy because I added too much water, but I compensated by, like I said, adding a little bit of caramelized onion and then a bit more spices to give it more flavor. So it does act a bit more like grits, but it's actually pretty good. But the salmon turned out good. And some people don't like skin on their salmon. I like the skin.
Okay.
Because it is delicious and nutritious. What I don't get is why with animals and like fruit and veggies, all the nutrition is in the skin. Have you noticed that?
No, I did not know that.
Yeah, like in apples, like all the nutritious stuff is in the skin. All the actual, the juicy part, that's mostly just water and sugar. all the nutrition is in the skin.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but here, let me speaking of apples, let's bust out the mead. And also next luncheon, we're going to be doing King of the Castle, so be ready for that. Oh, Nate, welcome.
Hello.
Hi, how you doing?
Eh,
but well enough to do this.
yeah.
Good. But hang on, I'm actually pulling out the mead. We're on
Okay.
day 26.
In the
Huh?
meantime, Andy,
Hmm?
who do you tend to like main in Sparking Zero?
I don't really have any particular mains, to be honest. I just use whoever I feel like.
Okie dokie. Well, I mean, my like my main in the gold roster is pretty broad as well, but I tend to use Zamasu, Bardock, and Turles the most.
Are you guys on the stream? Do you see me?
Yeah, well, I see you.
Okay. Nate, do you see me?
Wait. Let me. Come on, Twitch. Come on. And also, when Shin will get added, like, into the game, which is confirmed, I will play the shit out of him.
I know you will. Shin is one of
Obvious.
your babies.
Yes! Baby's finally in the game! I will get to beat up people as him. Oh, okay, get your stream up. And also, I also like to play the little guys like Mini Goku from GT and all the Daima minis because it's fun to punch
Right.
people in the crotch when you're
The
small.
only kid, well, the only Kid Goku with the Uzara transformation is actually Dragonball Goku.
Yeah, but that's not in the game though. So
In DBZ Budokai Tenkaichi 2 it is.
yeah, but I'm talking about Sparking Zero.
Yeah, well, not Sparking Zero. But anyways, here is the progress of the mead. It is on day 26. As you can see, there's almost no foam, which means fermentation is almost completely finished. There's still some mango pulp floating around. A lot of that has fallen down to the bottom where that sediment is. Still has a very sweet aroma to it. I'm not smelling anything like nail polish remover or any sulfurs, so that's good.
Wow,
hmm? What'd you say?
That's a weird smell for a drink to have, like nail polish remover.
That's the thing. When you're brewing, if you're smelling like nail polish remover or like sulfur, that's bad. That means you did it wrong. Yeah, it means you oxygenated it too much, or you didn't properly sanitize, and the carboy got contaminated. So that means there's a bacteria in there, and you will have to pitch the whole batch.
Or someone try to prank you by taking a whiz in it.
Yeah, if they did that, then
Wow.
definitely so. Yeah, but everything here is so far so good. This would be considered what would be called a mellow because of the mango in it. But we'll taste and then decide if we have to back sweeten next luncheon. Like I said, like I was saying to Andy, next luncheon we'll do a game of King of the Castle, which you need to play, Nate. It's really fun.
Of what?
King of the Castle.
Okay. You definitely did it once, at least, because I remember that name.
Yeah, but you were still kind of in your down period, so you didn't get a chance to play.
Wait,
I haven't participated.
I was going to say Sarah can be the king of my castle.
Andy, quit gooning. But yeah, Nate, you'd actually like King of the Castle. The entire point of the game, undermine stone.
What?
Well, again, the point of King of the Castle is whoever is the runner of the game and you as the participant, your goal is to undermine their kingdom.
Undermine like mole style?
Well, kind of, but in the sense of your goal is to overthrow them.
Okay.
Yep. Hey, you calm down, you fluff. Okay. Let's get started with Yu-Gi-Oh! Vrains.
Yeah, I forget which chapter we're on. It's been a bit.
Let's see here. Morocco, you calm down. You fluff. You were
Morocco's
getting
excited
close to
to read
salmon.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Huh?
Morocco's excited to read Yu-Gi-Oh.
He's wanting salmon. Because he's
Oh,
a
bruh.
boy. Stop. You calm down.
I'm trying to draw a very specific pose, and there are like no good refs on like that I could find, and it's yeah. And I
Huh?
don't have the setup to take the pose to like take the photo and like reference that myself. So I'm gonna be stuck on this drawing for a while, but I
What are you
want to
drawing?
finish it. I don't. I want it to be like a little bit of a secret ooh moment, but I will tell you the working title for it, and that's Bardock's Echoes.
Oh, so it's a Bardock picture?
Yeah.
Okay. Very interesting.
Wait. Here's an idea.
Hmm?
David, I got an idea.
What?
Draw a picture of Sarah.
I'm still overall improving my drawing. But actually, this is a question I kind of wanted to field with you as well, Nate, for the series I'm working on. I put it in the server that Andy's in for my series.
And what?
The series I'm working on, the manga series. So initial concept, I was thinking of just straight up using the Norse gods themselves, but my world is not going to be like Earth. It's going to have its own continents and everything, but the challenge is if I were to create my own pantheon, that would be the challenge, because when you create your own pantheon, it's bound by its own rules. So you have to create your own rules as well. Like, there is a fundamental difference between a lot of pagan deities on Earth and the 9 divines in the Elder Scrolls, or the Maiar and the Valar in Lord of the Rings. So it's like, granted, if you succeed, it becomes memorable, but if you fail and make it too generic or too like another pantheon, then it kind of gets forgettable. Granted, I have time to develop this concept, but what route do you think I should go? Should I keep it simple and stick with the OG Norse pantheon, or try to make my own pantheon?
If your like creative brain is itching to like to have your own deities, then like do that.
Make your own pantheon?
Mm.
Yeah, and I mean, fundamentally doesn't change the story I'm going to be going for, so I could do it. I mean, Andy, what do you think?
It really depends. Obviously, whenever you're writing a story like this, you always have to make sure that you remember everything. Don't forget the rules of your own world, so you end up contradicting yourself and
Right.
writing retcons.
Right. And like, I can use like similar concepts from Norse mythology. Like, one concept I'm going to use is the concept of the Megingjord, which, are you guys familiar with that, or do I need to kind of lay that out?
No idea.
Yeah, I'm not either.
Okay, the Megingjord is Thor's magic belt, and it increases his strength. So, however, it is a available item in Valheim, so that gave me the idea of making a Megingjord, which is like a common version of it that people in my world can use, but it's not the Megingjord. It's not Thor's, so it's like, it's not going to be replicas are not going to be anywhere near as powerful as Thor's, or who I might have to replace Thor effectively.
Wait, if Thor is going to be in it, does that mean that?
Andrew first.
Okay, if Thor is going to be in it, does that mean we'll see the Hulk and Spider-Man and Iron Man?
No. This is not going to be Marvel Thor.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be the fat one.
If I guess just go straight up with like Norse mythology and have it be Thor. Yeah, he'll probably be closer to God of War Thor, as in the fat one. Yeah.
Wait,
yeah, I was saying
does
that
does that mean?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Nate, you go first.
He's not
Yeah.
Okay. I was just saying that, like, it's a cool idea, and I think I might have like a similar thing in one of my own universes. However, I am not sure right now. But yeah, it's a nice idea to have like a the a public slash mortal version of a godly item. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, because like I said, mortals cannot fully replicate what the gods do. So again, a inferior version of a Megan-Yord makes sense. But Andy, what were you gonna say?
Does that mean that Kratos will be in this as well?
No. Again, this is not going to take place in the God of War universe. It's going to be its own universe. So this is why I'm debating about just full on making my own pantheon, or sort of doing like a changed up pantheon. Using similar names but changing their purposes, and adding new gods, that kind of thing. Or again, just straight up starting from scratch with a pantheon and just kind of making it as similar to
Excuse me.
huh?
I burped and I said, "Excuse me."
Oh, okay. I thought you had a question, but yeah, that was basically my general idea. More or less just kind of starting from possibly from scratch, or kind of, mixing it up a bit. We'll see as we go on, and I definitely want more opinions on that. But Nate, would you be able to send me what you have for your story? I wouldn't use it. I would just kind of want to look at it and kind of take notes.
Sure.
Okay.
Just
Anyway.
ask more specifically, because I don't know what you're asking me. Like right
About
now, what we can solve it out in DMs.
The from scratch god or pantheon you done.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which one?
Honestly, whatever you have.
I can definitely recall two.
Okay, well, send me both.
Uh-huh.
But are either of you familiar with the 9 divines from the Elder Scrolls series?
No.
You're not, Nate, because I take it you haven't played any of the Elder Scrolls games.
Mm-mm.
Good games though. I mean, and on top of this, I'm surprised because you can be a cat person.
Yeah, I've heard about them, but like, yeah.
Just, I guess, long form RPGs like that aren't really your thing.
I mean they can be, but like, like Pokemon is a long-term RPG, so.
Right, but I mean, like, specifically, like, that sort of sword and sorcery kind of thing.
Events like I mean I definitely like I don't know if World of Warcraft would also like fall into that category, because I did
does.
play that when I was a teen.
Yeah, and almost
So
everybody
yeah.
has. But what about you, Andy? Have you played any of the Elder Scrolls games?
No, actually, I haven't.
Okay, well, you need to play them, man.
I mean, I thought about it, especially since I have platinumed all the Souls games, so
Yeah, and they're not. I mean, with Elder Scrolls, you adjust the difficulty. You can either make it, just right, or ridiculously stupid hard, and you just get BTFO'd all the time. It's up to you. Most people like.
Why is drawing asses so hard?
Huh?
I'm trying to figure out the logistics of how to draw the fucking butt and back of the legs.
Draw like a thicker 8. I would say.
Okay, that actually might help though. Let me try on the.
Okay. Anyways, enough beating around the bush.
Yeah. Let's go.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Vrains. I think we were on chapter 12 into the Vrains, I think, right?
I'm gonna, like I said, I don't remember, to be honest.
I'm reading this ahead, and I don't think we have.
All right.
Yeah, I think we're this is the chapter we're on.
All right.
All right. Having admitted their feelings to each other, to one another, very awkwardly, I might add, Aoi and Yusaku decided to watch a bit of TV together after.
Actually, hold on. Let's go back to the previous chapter just to make sure, because I don't think we got that. I don't think we got that part. It's the part where they confess.
Yeah, we got the confession. I'm recognizing this.
Oh, okay. Just making sure. My bad.
Yeah.
By the way, I am drinking fizzy water, so if I burp a lot, it's the water.
How about mute your mic then when you're doing that?
Yeah. And I'm definitely going to burp a lot next Sunday, because especially if the ABV content of my mead is like 16% or something.
Okay.
Yeah, and that'll get me drunk. Can we please not watch that annoying anime again? I really didn't like it. Aoi said as she didn't want to have to watch that show called Sword Art Online again. I'm with you there, Aoi. I'm with you.
See what I did there?
Yep. Do you not like Sword Art Online, Andy?
Hell no.
I've heard it is very overrated as far as animes are concerned.
Oh yes, very much overrated. I mean, no one really talks about it that much anymore, but
yeah, because it's like it's a show fart. It's there, it's over before you know it, and then everybody thought it was funny at first, and then everyone remembers an unpleasant experience.
the abridged series is way better, by the way.
I bet. Anyways, fine. I thought it was an interesting watch yesterday. Wait, is that Yusaku said as he noticed a familiar face appear? I think you meant to put appearing. It just says appear.
Oh, damn it.
Wait. Appear. I noticed a familiar face appear when scrolling through the channels. Honestly, either context works. Because when in the sentence in full, you could have either or. Like, this is the part with grammar where I'm like, maybe.
Yeah, all right.
Grammar.
Yep. It was none other than Go Onizuka. Wait, is his name Go?
Yes.
Just G-O, not G-O-U?
Yes.
Okay.
It's his player avatar name.
Okay. As it turns out, he was giving an announcement in Vrains, and it was being broadcasted as well. Everyone, I'm sure you remember me. I am Go Onizuka, the former #1 charisma duelist. Today, I come before you for a number of reasons. First, I wish to apologize for stepping down the way I did, and the following actions that you may or might have not heard about. In this case, I would just put may or may not have. I don't know why he said may or might have not.
Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know. I'm not gonna
Okay.
lie, I don't remember.
So was it attempted offensive speech or just?
I guess, yeah, maybe.
Yeah, kind of, maybe. I don't know. I don't remember. It's been a while, so.
Whilst I was working with SOL as a bounty hunter, I am truly sorry. He bowed to the crowd. But the other reason I am here today is to also get the chance to reclaim my spot on the ladder. I challenge Blue Angel, now known as Blue Maiden, to a duel for the #1 spot. Go put his fist up. If you are watching this, Blue Maiden, show yourself. Come and offer me the duel I long for. His spirit was as lively as ever, which is a good thing. Ever since he joined SOL, he has neglected himself all to defeat Playmaker. But now, after what happened after the last duel, he is back. And he even recovered his old muscle as well. It was weird seeing him all skinny. Why does he need muscle to play Duel Monsters?
Yeah, bro, don't ask me. That's Yu-Gi-Oh logic, bro.
I'm going to pull this card.
Yeah!
Pull this card out of my arsehole.
Yep.
Oh, boy.
Pulling a card out of your asshole would definitely take a lot of muscle.
It would, yes.
Just like, I'm sure all the logic pulled out of their assholes
Something like that, yeah.
takes muscle.
Oh, my goodness.
And where's... Well, it looks like Onizuka is back to being as lively as ever, so you're going to take him up on his challenge? Yusaku asked as he was sitting next to his new girlfriend. Of course, it's my duty as the #1 charisma duelist to do so. And besides, I'm looking forward to proving to him that I'm willing to accept any challenge that comes my way. It's just there's one problem, Aoi said with a look of worry on her face. It's your brother, isn't it? You're worried he'll notice you when you log in, Yusaku replied. Yes. It's also why I haven't logged into Vrains, even though I got my dual disc back, the brunette said with a sad tone. I was wondering why you weren't taking the chance to log in. You do know that I can just hack the server so it doesn't show us logged in, right? Yusaku replied, but Aoi's expression didn't change. I know that. Isn't Kusanagi the one who is doing that? Aoi asked. I can do it as well, and I even have a program integrated into my dual disc which hides my login, Yusaku replied. I can upload it into yours as well if you wished. Thank you, please do, Aoi said as she handed him her dual disc, and Yusaku went to his room, setting the dual disc at the computer and starting to upload the program. It's going to take a bit before it's finished, but Yusaku, I want you to log in with me, Aoi said with a look of slight regret as she hesitated to say it, knowing what Yusaku had been through. But why? You don't need me to log in with you for me to hide your access, and the Ignis are gone, so you don't have to worry about being in danger, Yusaku replied in confusion. That isn't the point. I know that you love Vrains just as much as I do. I know why you've been avoiding it, but there's something that I want to do at this event that Onizuka is hosting, and I need you to be there for it. So please, Yusaku, log in with me, Aoi almost begged. Yusaku looked in Aoi's eyes, trying to say his usual deny, but how can he do that anymore? If this was the day before, then he would have denied instantly, but now she is his girlfriend. He cannot say no to her no matter how hard he tried, but he still had his reason. You put quotes there for some... Oh, wait, no, okay. You spaced the quote out a little bit. Okay, so that's just a little boo-boo there, but that's okay. It happens. Aoi, do you know why I'm not logging back into Link Vrains, he asked. Of course I do. It's because of AI, Aoi replied with hesitation. You are partially right. Yusaku got up from his seat and took his dual disc out. Then he tapped the button on it, showing the data of the cards. After my duel with AI, this was uploaded into my dual disc. He handed it to Aoi, and the girl's eyes widened what was inside it. Aoi, is it I or AI, Andy?
It's AI.
Okay. AI's Ignister deck. No way, this is AI's deck. How did this happen and why? Aoi replied in shock. I do not know. I assume AI wanted to leave me a final farewell gift before he departed, Yusaku sighed, a weak smile appearing on his face. But honestly, it really reminds me of him. I see, so this is why you haven't logged in. If you see AI's cards, then Aoi stopped herself because she didn't want to hurt Yusaku with anything she might say. It's okay. I had 4 months to make peace with it. A partial lie. It still hurt deep inside to see those cards, to remember AI. Yusaku, don't try to lie to me. I know that it still hurts for you inside. I know because he was like a brother to you. I know exactly what it's like to feel like you've lost your brother forever. So please, Yusaku, if something is bothering you, don't try to hide it from me. We're dating now, aren't we? Aoi replied with a weak smile as she wanted to help Yusaku feel better. I guess you're right, he replied weakly. Very well. I will join Vrains together with you, he said, making her smile brighter. But before I do, I have a new deck to put together. AI's deck can be mixed with cards from my original deck, so I will do just that. A deck containing both the power of the Ignis and that of Playmaker, Aoi added. Sounds like a powerful combination. Yusaku smirked. If AI could see this now. That's amazing to hear, but before that, I need to make a request, Aoi said in a bit more cheerful voice. What kind of request? Yusaku questioned. I want you to change your avatar. I think you should change up Playmaker's look, the brunette said, much to the young man's surprise. Huh? Everyone else has changed up their avatar, some way since we first met. You're the only one that hasn't, so I think it's best that you do. Besides, I'm going to change mine up a little bit, so this is our chance to do it together. Okay, I'm going to be a bit of a my mind in the gutter a bit, Andy, but do it together.
Oh,
Wow. The most
my
basic.
God. Sarah,
The most
David,
basic.
David is being crude.
To be fair, Andy, you made that too easy.
And
this is
no, hold on. I'm curious. Sarah, what do you think?
She's cooking right now. She's cooking her own lunch.
Damn it.
Anyways, Yes, if you don't, then I'm going to sit. Do I really have to? Yusaku asked, a bit nervous at the idea of having to change his avatar. Yes, if you don't, then I'm going to sit here and pout until you do. Aoi replied with a starting pout. Ah, shit, the cuteness. Yusaku couldn't take it. Very well, he sighed in defeat. Aoi's pout going away and being replaced with a victorious smile. The young man then got his hacking skills ready to prevent Akira from knowing about their login. Both of them got their dual discs ready. Well, here goes. Into what? Is that how they go into brains?
Yes.
They just say into?
I think I meant to put into the brains.
Oh, is that what they say?
Yep.
Okay. I just didn't know because it's like, huh?
Kind of like an SAO, sort of.
Okay. Hi. Salmon's a little raw in the middle. I might have to cook that more.
How long did you cook it for?
About 10 minutes, but this is a thicker piece of salmon, so yeah, it's gonna need more cooking. All right, have you got the pan out, my love?
I cleaned it.
Oh,
Don't be a wuss stone. Just eat it.
eat raw salmon.
That's how you get one.
Unless it comes from like a weird source, then.
I mean, it came from a standard grocery store. But even then, I'd want to cook it a little more.
All right, you can. If
Yeah,
you
my
are
love,
afraid
you,
for your tummy.
Do you mind putting it on the pan a bit longer?
You should have cooked it for 15 minutes.
Yeah, that's my bad. The thinner part cooked, and so I thought it was all the way cooked.
Why did you go by the thinner part?
I don't know.
You know what they
I
say
guess I was
about-
in a bit of a hurry. But what'd you say, Andy?
said, you know what they say about sex?
What?
That if you don't do it right, it's not going to feel good. And it's the same with the food. If you don't cook it right, it's not going to taste good.
Well, yeah, duh. Anyway. What? What?
You
Get
said
it?
salmon.
I know, and I thought it was cooked. I know. I that's a big boo boo on my part. I know.
That's how you get worms.
I've got a big boo boo.
That's how you get a parasite.
I know.
Why do you think people from the UK and Europe can't donate here in America?
Yeah, because they have a lot of raw fish.
And parasites and worms and mad cow disease.
Yeah.
Sarah, I've got a big.
I didn't eat any of the raw parts. I just ate the cooked parts so far. What?
Sarah, I've got a big boo boo.
How are you gonna get worms?
From kissing
I'm
you,
not
duh.
How?
You have them on your lips now. They are crawling in your mouth.
They are not.
Cheerio, cheerio.
Would I really get worms?
If you're not careful, yes. And you continue to do so, yes.
Well, yeah. I mean, if I ate that whole raw thing raw, probably. But I ate the cooked parts first, so I think I'm fine. What? What is that? What does that mean?
Sarah, I've got a big boo boo. Can you kiss it, make it better?
Brain sucker. Oh, it dies starvation.
It does. Huh?
Wait, what?
You missed it on stream. She was having her hand imitate a brain sucker parasite, and it's like, dies of starvation.
Oh.
Ah.
Yeah, you never heard that joke before?
Nope.
Or I don't think they heard you that well.
Where you just go like, oh no, a brain sucker. Oh, it died of starvation.
Damn.
Mm-hmm. Morocco, come here.
I do that to Marty because he only has 6 brain cells and he wouldn't be able to sustain a brain.
All he do is eat, drink, and poop.
That's okay, Nate. You only have 2. And you share them with your
Oh.
guinea pigs.
Damn. Peeps.
Yeah, it's
The
okay.
little fluffy peeps.
This guy only has 10. Although he just got groomed. He's all clean. Look at him.
Lol.
He is all clean and cute.
I'm giving Marty some noogies, and yeah, he's taking it like a champ. Good boy. Oh, itchy, apparently itchy ear. I shall scratch your ear, Marty. Oh my goodness.
All right. Anyways, let's continue.
Yes.
Yusaki started into the. Okay, so it's spaced out into the brains,
Yeah.
and they say it like that on the show.
Yep.
Okay,
That's right.
the
You
two
need to watch
17-year-olds.
Stone. I guess you might need to watch Yu-Gi-Oh sometime.
Maybe. Anyways, the two 17-year-olds were now going through the cyber login and spawned as their avatars in Link Vrains. Aoi is the beautiful blue maiden, and Yusaku is the former envoy of Vengeance playmaker. Excuse me. Hang on. Be right back. I'm getting some water right quick.
Alright. Having to look up armor from the back again.
Hey, Sarah, are you there? Fuck.
Your dreams were crushed.
Damn it.
Sorry about that.
Don't die.
What'd you say?
I said don't die.
I'm not dying. It's just, again, allergies and like I'm gonna invest in a filter mask to just prevent the pollen from getting in my lungs in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, all right, no one saw us. Aoi said as she pushed him into an alley. Hurry and let's customize our avatars. So like with this Vrains, is it like augmented reality or is it like full on virtual reality?
It's VR.
VR.
Yeah.
So it's like VR troopers are in like a completely different reality.
It's like SAO.
Okay. VR troopers. I figured that would be the case. I guess I'll go on ahead then. Blue Maiden replied. But aren't you going to change up your avatar as well? And don't worry. I hit our access so Akira won't find us. Yusaku added as he wanted to make sure that his girlfriend wouldn't be worried. I will, but not yet. It's only a small change I want to make so that it won't take long, and there's a special place that I want to do it in. I'm sorry, Andy. You're putting double entendres all over the place, man.
I'm putting what?
There's a special place that I want to do it in.
Oh my god. Sarah, do you hear this,
What?
man?
Like the dirty stall at a Rusted Root concert or something.
What the
Ew.
fuck? Rose, what the fuck?
There's some people who do that.
Ugh.
Bro, no, you see, if this was an anime, they would do it outside and behind a tree and or a bush.
Right?
Oh, it's all right. Okay. Well.
And don't worry, I figured that you took care of hiding the login. Anyways, I'm going on ahead. Catch up when you're done, okay? Blue Maiden said with a smile as she went away. In the center of Link Vrains, Go Onizuka was waiting on stage. The crowd before him growing restless. Blue Maiden has yet to show herself, which might mean she has not seen his announcement or is ignoring him. The first he can understand, but not the second. He wouldn't stand for cowardice and would even track her in real life if he has to. I mean, he might already have an idea who she is from the time he fought with the others against AI, but that was not important here.
Yeah, you could just
What
pronounce I. I think that works too.
Okay. What was the fact that today was the day he might complete his atonement for what he did. The Earth Ignis was caught and destroyed because of him, something which cannot be taken back, and he even added salt to the injury by integrating it into his brains at that one time. Did you mean to put brains here, or did he actually put it into his brains? Do they have like neural links in this universe? Like straight
Yes.
up like, oh, they do. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Dang,
So
okay.
they did it before. Maybe it's where Elon Musk got the idea.
Oh my god.
No.
Maybe this anime was from 2017 to 2020, so.
Yeah, that's when he announced he was kind of thinking of the idea. So maybe.
Yeah, Trump's first turn, basically. We'll just put it that out.
Yeah, somewhere in there. What he did back then was not him. That was not Go Onizuka, but a cheap replacement. But now he has returned. He will rise again and show everyone why he is number one. Forget Playmaker. Go accepted long ago that the kid was a great duelist who deserves his praise, and now he only wants to redeem himself. Today, in front of the entire network. I am waiting, Blue Maiden, he said. Then, as if on cue, a voice shouted behind him. Then wait no more, Go Onizuka. Blue, you forgot the N in Maiden.
Oh, fuck.
Blue Maiden. Maiden.
Yeah, that's a little awkward.
Descended on the stage, dual disc ready and standing on the posing side. And you forgot OPP, opposing?
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, you kind of seem like you rushed a bit here.
Might have been. I don't remember.
Yeah. I heard your challenge and answer. Now, what else do you have to say? Go smirked. I am honored that the #1 charisma duelist answered my request. I stepped down from the #1 position, and I honestly believe that you might not come. But it seems that fate has given me this chance. Joe put up his duel disc. We shall duel in a master duel, he declared. Here, Huh?
He said, come.
Aoi asked in surprise. Then the stage opened up, expanding and enlarging itself into a proper field. Whoa! Right here and now, Blue Maiden. I don't want you to hold back, as I won't either. Use the deck given to you by Playmaker, Go shouted. Then the crowd began to whisper about the meaning of his words. Deck from Playmaker, but Aoi understood. They both got stronger, so Go wanted to go all out. Instead of saying about the Ignis, he is using Playmaker as a cover, since he is the only known Cyber's duelist, besides Soulburner, who might be able to get those kinds of cards. Very well, she replied. I will win using my own Cyber's deck. The crowd went mad at that statement. Then the announcer started. Oh my, what did I just hear? Blue Maiden, originally known as Blue Angel, has acquired a new deck from none other than Playmaker, the hero of Reigns himself. A Cyber's deck as well. The enigmatic card type, which is only a selected few have access to. I wouldn't have it any other way, Go said, ignoring the announcer. Show me your strength. Duel, both shouted in unison. All right, time to head home. Alas, Akira was ready to go home. Okay, aside from those bit of rushing at the end, overall not bad.
Okay. My apologies for those bit of grammar issues.
No, you're good. Hang on, I think my camera's lagging a bit.
Yeah, it's been lagging. I forgot to mention that. It's been lagging really bad.
Okay, let me try something.
Laggy camera, bad camera, SMH. How dare it? I'm pretty sure I said something similar during the last luncheon where it lagged. Well, oh well.
Hang on, taking a drink before I get started on the DBZ one. Am I moving? Looks like I am.
I sent the link to the current chapter in
Oh,
the
I already got
chat.
that. I already pulled that up.
Okay, awesome. How long are his again? 5 plates.
Nice one. Okay, so last time
that
on
was-
Dragon Ball Z.
That
On
wasn't
the
a burp. That was just my my one of my noises.
Oh, okay. Sounded like a burp.
Hmm.
But last time
Yeah.
on Potential Divorce Ball Z. Excuse me. Goku was contemplating about Chi-Chi showing him the papers, and then he sat on the beach and contemplated. Yeah, when you say it like that, it doesn't sound as exciting. Anyways, Bulma swallowed down her nerves as she quietly observed the dark-haired woman in front of her. She took a bite of her lemon slice from her iced drink. She was surprised, actually, that Chi-Chi was even sitting with her after everything that happened. She asked Chi-Chi over the phone if she'd like to join her for a drink on the balcony today, just the two of them to chat, and she wasn't expecting her to say yes. She wanted her to say yes because there were things that Bulma wanted to... Hang on, am I still moving? Nope, I'm lagged again, but oh well.
Yeah, your camera's lagging really bad.
Yeah, it happens, I guess. I don't know why. Maybe, you know what? I'm going to try plugging. Hopefully this doesn't fully disconnect the stream, but probably I needed to do it anyway.
Alright, we'll be here.
Hang on.
Just
Plugging in my Ethernet cable, because that always speeds things up.
why don't you have it in like permanently? I thought you like you
I need to. I mean, when we move, I'm gonna like have a new setup where it is plugged in permanently. But let me just plug it in. Let me try changing again.
I have to scratch my ear. Well,
Okay.
you're moving pretty smoothly now, so
Okay. Yeah, it's probably the. Okay, test.
or okay, now it's actually just like froze again.
Froze again. Okay.
That
I might
might
have.
be
That might be
the end. I don't know.
a problem with StreamYard itself. Oh, the salmon is finished. Thank you, my love. But let me show that off.
Hold on, let me just say that. I just want to say,
Okay.
Sarah, are you there?
It's back.
Andy is asking if you're there. What's your question, Andy?
I've got a boob. Can you kiss it and make it better?
She did.
I did.
Oh, you did? Oh, I didn't hear you. Sorry. Thank you.
Andy, you are a goon.
By the way, I think your camera's working right now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
it seems
question
to
is-
like it seems to bite itself whenever like you the heckin'
Yeah, whenever I have
you
another
combine it
website
with the
going.
yeah.
It didn't used to do that. This is probably a problem with StreamYard, if I had to take a guess. This is why
Probably.
maybe
Oh,
Have
it's
you
lagging
cleared,
again.
Cleared any data you don't use anymore on this?
on StreamYard, yeah, but I might have to. I probably am going to have to clear cookies on Microsoft Edge itself. That might also be a problem.
Microsoft Edge. What the fuck are you using that shit for?
It actually works fairly fast.
Same
Garbage. Get rid of that shit, bro.
Then maybe that's the problem. Maybe I'll try having a StreamYard from Opera.
Or Google Chrome?
Bro, not fucking. Bro, use Brave. Use Brave.
What is that?
Doesn't
Brave,
that
it's-
cost money?
No, it
Or-
doesn't. It gives
Oh,
you
okay.
money.
Yeah.
It gives
right.
you money.
Well, yeah. Brave is basically like Firefox, but even more like secure.
Oh, okay.
Like if you care about your privacy and stuff.
It also gives you it also blocks all ads on things like YouTube videos and other websites, so you don't have to worry about fucking ads popping up.
Oh yeah, it has
And-
an automatic ad block. Yeah.
Yeah, and also in exchange, it has little ads that pop up on the side, on the bottom right of the screen once in a while. But if you click them, and you get little bits that go to your crypto wallet.
Huh. Okay. Well, I don't have a crypto wallet, but interesting.
It's a good browser. I definitely recommend it. It's way better than any of this Microsoft garbage.
Okay, I'll have to check it out. Anyways, she wanted her to say yes, but there were things Bulma wanted to get off her chest, and she had a feeling Chi-Chi did too, but she just wasn't expecting it, not at least without some hardcore bargaining. Chi-Chi put down the remnants of the lemon slice and took a sip of her ice-cold mojito. Chi-Chi wasn't a big drinker, only caring to have one or two glasses of something when there was a special occasion, but after the stress of the last few months, she needed this. After taking her sip, she placed the glass back on the table, her eyes shifting to the blue-haired woman in front of her. Did you tell Mr. Haruto that Goku hit me through a wall? Chi-Chi asked her directly. Bulma was just sipping her own mojito and almost spat out at her question. What? He said that to you? Bulma shrieked out. Yes, he did. Only me, Goku, Gohan, Piccolo, and you know about that. And only you know because I told you. I definitely didn't tell him about that, and neither would Gohan, Goku, or Piccolo. So that leaves me with you, Chi-Chi accused. Oh, Chi-Chi, I'm so sorry. I may have said some things over a few wines. He was asking about Vegeta, and I was telling about how handy he was and how he slammed me onto the bed before and broke it in half. Damn, dude.
Damn. Well, I mean, that doesn't surprise me. That's something he would do.
Yeah, but still, like, Vegeta's like, I want to know, woman.
That reminds me of that time when Goku accidentally smacked Chi-Chi.
That is the incident they're referring to, when Goku just did a light pat and accidentally blasted Chi-Chi through the wall.
Oh,
In
yeah.
Gen 3, if I remember correctly. Yeah.
Yeah. I then said something about you being thrown through the wall, but not in a way that you would have liked. We both laughed about it, and that was it. I'm sorry, Chi-Chi. I didn't think he would take it that way and use it against Goku. Again, Bulma, he's a lawyer. Bulma, you're supposed to be smart here, man.
That's right. Yeah, that is a little weird. It's like Bulma should know this.
Yeah, he is a lawyer. Anything you say to them, they can use.
Exactly.
Morocco.
Like she was intoxicated, but like still,
Even then.
please, gal,
Mhm.
please.
Like just like anything I say to Sarah, she can use against me, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, but that's different. Again, she's not a lawyer.
Sometimes she can be more scary than a lawyer.
Pat that fruff has been redeemed. Morocco, come here. Aren't you cute? Aren't you too
We
cute?
shall receive the pets.
You give a lot of kisses, mister. You give a lot of kisses. You notice? Huh? I think you do. You do know that you give a lot of kisses. You want the salmon, don't you? Here you go. Good boy.
He got what he want. Does he ever bark?
Oh, yeah, at potential strangers.
He doesn't like strangers.
No, he's very protective of us. I mean, there's this maintenance guy who's been in here like probably close to 10 times, and he still barks at him.
So if I try to pet him, will he bark at me?
Yeah, at first he will. I mean, he gets used to you, but you know, he doesn't like. He is not he's not good with strangers. That's just how it is.
What about other dogs or cats?
Weirdly enough, he's fine with those.
Huh.
Yeah, my tenant is evil.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Okay, so you had no right telling him in our private business. Chi-Chi raised her voice at her. You're right. I'm sorry, Chi-Chi. Bulma agreed. When I talk with you in 18, I expect our conversations to go no further than our husbands, Chi-Chi firmly told her. I know, Chi-Chi. I trusted you with that story. Me and Goku went through a really hard time when he came home from Yardrat. Him hitting me through a wall was not a fun experience for either of us. And you sit there with that pretentious lawyer laughing about it over drinks? Chi-Chi yelled at her. Chi-Chi, it wasn't like that, Bulma tried. Am I just a joke to you? Is Goku a joke to you? Are we just a gag for you to use at your fancy parties? Chi-Chi, no, you're not. Well, that's how it feels, Bulma. I'm sorry, Chi-Chi. I truly am, but that's not how I see you two, Bulma tried to assure her. I knew I shouldn't have agreed to all this. Why did you even suggest him to me in the first place? He's an arrogant pig. Not only did he completely disrespect Goku, he basically offered to give me a discount on a divorce if I slept with him. Bulma's jaw hung low at Chi-Chi's disclosure. Are you serious?
Whoa.
Yes, I am.
That is nuts, bro.
Yeah, I mean, that last conversation, he basically did, yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty fucking disgusting.
Yeah, I mean, lawyers can be slimy like that.
Oh, boy.
Yes, I am. You told me you knew him, and he was a fantastic lawyer, and I was in safe hands. I don't know what your idea of safe is, but that wasn't it. Is that the kind of people you associate yourself with? What? No. I've known him for a few years through another acquaintance. I was at a party of theirs, and that's how I met him. I had no idea he was like that. He has a high success rate. He's had such good reviews, and I just wanted you to know your options. I thought maybe speaking to someone like him would help you. I'm sorry, Chi-Chi. I really am. I feel terrible. Chi-Chi went silent for a moment, her eyes focusing on the alcoholic drink in front of her, her eyes watching as the condensation drizzled down the side of the ice-cold glass. I won't be speaking to him again. I don't want to associate myself with someone like that. I'm sorry for what he said, and I'm sorry if that hurt you. I never wanted that. I hope you can forgive me, Bulma tried, but Chi-Chi still remained silent. Bulma sighed lightly, a question coming to her mind, one that had been eating her up for some time. Should I not have told you about Goku lying? Bulma asked her. Chi-Chi took a breath. No, I appreciate that you told me, Bulma. I just want to deal with this by myself from now on. No more advice, no more divorce lawyers. I will deal with this in my own way. Chi-Chi told her before taking another sip of her drink. Okay, that's fair. but I just want you to know that I'm here. I know you probably don't trust me right now, but I want you to be able to. So if you need to talk or anything you need anything at all, I'm here. Bulma told her gently. No, Dark PG, how's it going? There may or may not be a scammer in your Discord. Let me check that.
And the argument.
Yeah.
And in general, and they posted it in general as well.
Let me see.
Don't know, giving out a camera, whatever.
What the fuck? Did they like just join? Yeah, they did. They joined like literally 5 minutes ago. What the fuck?
Mhm.
Oh boy.
It
bet it's
probably
Sarah.
may
She's
be a
trolling.
bot.
No, it's this Azrin Infinity. Anyways,
Probably maybe a bot, but like whatever. It's kind of harmless, like
even that's a bot.
It's
They're
just-
like, if it's a giveaway, that's a bot.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Hang on, we will have to introduce this bot to the Banhammer.
At least
Damn.
it's not like like
Thank
one
you
of
for the
those
warning, Dark
more-
PG. Much appreciated.
like one of those like annoying low effort hacking like
At least it's not one of those
even
porn site
attempts at a scam that
Right.
was running around or probably is still running around that
Right.
was taken like the screenshots from the Twitter and like posting like the hacking. I don't know even what website was that, but like it should like show it was basically like a link to quote unquote easy money,
Right.
and it probably just was to hacking steal your account.
At least it's not one of those porn site bots. You know, those
Right.
OnlyFans ones or something.
Those, yeah,
Oh
those
yeah,
are
the
the
ones that
types.
spam the entire server.
Yeah, those ones.
Oh,
Oh god.
oh yeah. Bleh.
Here we go. Member list. Should be easy. It starts with an A.
I was like, oh god.
Hang on.
Suspicious or spam account. I did it for you.
Oh, you did? Oh, good work. Thank you, Nate.
What? You were taking so long. I'm
Sorry.
sorry. It's fine. Just like bing bong. Bye.
Yep. Yep. Thank you, Nate.
All right.
And the good thing about server bans these days, they delete everything that bot ever said. So the message goes away.
That is true, actually.
Yep. Anyways, so let's continue. Excuse me. But thank you once again, Dark PG. And Dark PG, since you warned me, yeah, I'll make you a mod. Thank you.
Yeah, there you go. Very nice.
Nate, do you have the ability to promote Dark PG?
What's his name in the server?
Dark Lunarix?
Key.
If you don't, I'll promote him.
D? Where is D?
D's
Are-
nuts.
Are they on line right now or not?
Should be. Let me
There's some D. Dark.
Dark
No.
Lunarix. You see him?
Wait, Stone, did you hear what I said?
Yeah, I heard you, Andy. Bruh.
Do they have like a special role or
It could be that they're showing us offline right now.
dark? Okay, I will just say it's from specific user.
Dark PG, did you change your Discord?
Dark,
name?
yeah, Dark Lunarix, yeah, with hearts.
Okay. Yep.
Okay.
Do you have the
add
ability to promote, or
role.
do I need to?
I do not.
Okay.
Apparently.
Let
Let's
me
just-
let me find him.
I am weak, and he sent a message in general, so you don't have to find
Oh,
anything.
Nate.
You just
Hang on.
just click him.
Yep.
Just click him.
Yep. I will promote you
Yeah.
to a mod. Dark PG, congratulations. I christened thee a mod of the Stone Stream Dub server.
Can I be a mod?
Yeah. Why not?
Yay! Yay!
For whatever reason, a few of my Blakey was a mod and he just fucking bounced. So
It's a
Sarah,
moderator bargain sale.
Sarah, are you proud of me? I became a mod.
She's got her headphones in.
Fuck. Damn it, no!
SMH.
Dark PG says, "Wow, I feel like a higher being now."
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Dark PG, you have ascended. Anyways, let's see. Okay, yeah. So Chi-Chi says she wants to handle everything herself. Chi-Chi felt a little less stressed the following day when 18 and Marin joined her for lunch at the mall. 18 could tell Chi-Chi's mind was elsewhere, and she knew that was on her mind, or specifically who was on her mind. As 18 observed her drink her tea, she wondered for a moment if talking more positively about that certain someone might help, rather than focusing on the negatives. She knew her friend was stuck between a rock and a hard place, deciding the fate of her 20-year-long relationship. So would it hurt to talk about better things? So what did it? 18 asked her directly. What did what? Chi-Chi questioned her with a confused face. What about him did it for you, aside from the obvious? 18 handed her young daughter her juice box before taking her eyes back to Chi-Chi. The obvious? Chi-Chi was still confused. His good looks and his incredible body, obviously. Chi-Chi was stunned at 18's comment. What? You don't think I noticed? Just because I never said anything doesn't mean I didn't take notice of how he looked. I know I'm clearly into short, bald guys, but Goku's attractive. There's no denying that. But I know you, and I know there's more to it than good looks. 18 was right. She hadn't mentioned anything like that before. Chi-Chi supposed they were very alike in that respect. They were both very private when it came to their relationships, to a certain extent anyway. Huh?
Wait, hold on. I just want to mention Krillin's not bald. He's just.
Well, I mean,
Yeah, he shaves, but like, yeah, he keeps himself bald, so that's basically the same.
yeah. And
I
when
forget the
18
reason.
fell in love with him, he was bald, so.
Yeah, I actually forgot the reason why he always shaves his head bald. Like,
He's basically a Shaolin monk, basically, and Shaolin monks shave their head. Because that's what those 6 dots are. They're supposed to be like the monk incense dots.
How come that never comes up anytime anymore?
Because more than likely, Toriyama borrowed the visual design of the monk, but he never really fully knew the lore and didn't feel like it was necessary to explain. So he just kind of left it.
Yeah, boy. Yeah, I'm not.
And
that wouldn't
no,
surprise
Dark PG, it's not normal for my camera to be frozen. Anyways, it was normally Bulma who spewed out that information. She would egg them on to spill their naughty secrets. It was a rarity they did, but made them both feel uncomfortable. Chi-Chi couldn't help but smile. 18 was a lot like her. It was one of the reasons she opened her arms in the first place. Chi-Chi was an outsider, and was treated badly by Goku's friends initially, and that's exactly how it was for 18. Sure, it was a bit different story for 18. She was a killer android at the time who tried to kill them all. Yeah, that's going to take some getting used to.
I mean, she wasn't really a killer android. I don't think she didn't kill anybody. I don't think.
Yeah, when you think about it, yeah. And in the primary universe, all she did was break Vegeta's arm.
And let's be honest here, he kind of deserved it.
Yeah,
He was.
Yeah.
he needed a big slice of humble pie.
Yeah, he was being a complete selfish prick. He's
just being arrogant. He's like, he thought he was hot shit just because he got Super Saiyan, and it's like, yeah, no, you're not hot shit just because you got Super Saiyan.
Yeah, and he literally punched his own son in the gut to get him out of his way so he can go off and be arrogant.
Yeah, he needed to be taken down a peg.
Oh yeah.
But I guess they assign that sort of feeling to her based on Trunks' universe, maybe.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
Based on what Trunks told them. Anyways. She smiled sadly. It seemed a lot of things rubbed off on her after he died against Cell. She calmed some and allowed Gohan to train, and she was the one who introduced Goten to martial arts. She was a lot more relaxed, allowing both of her sons to have fun and a childhood. Well, for Gohan, what was left of it, she still pushed them to learn and do their studies, but she wasn't as strict about it. Looking back, maybe she was too hard on them, especially Gohan, but pushing them into books was her way of keeping them safe. No matter how many times she tried, she was powerless against Goku's drive to pull their sons into fighting. It was in their genes too. After all, no matter what, she always gave in to Goku. She allowed him to train them and take them off to fight super strong aliens and save the world. Making her sons study and get an education was all Chi-Chi had to protect her sons and keep them in the safety of their home. It was the only normality they had in their crazy lives. It was the only normality she had. And she needed something. From the moment she chose him as her husband, Chi-Chi was instantly thrown into the chaos that was Goku. And it was fun and exciting at first. Goku was 100 miles an hour and he was adventurous. And there was never a dull moment from him. But there was also a side that frightened her. And she will never forget watching him be completely beaten down by Piccolo at the 23rd World Martial Arts Tournament. She may not have been really in love with Goku back then, but seeing him hurt like that with a hole through his chest, it crushed her, and she was never able to forget that. And that was one of the reasons why she stopped fighting after they settled down and had Gohan. It was one of the reasons why Chi-Chi forbid Gohan from engaging in the trade. Chi-Chi's mindset changed when she became a mother. Her focus shifted to nurturing Gohan, teaching him and keeping him safe. She was probably overbearing, and she probably did smother him too much, but that's all she had. That's all the power she had against her husband. 'Tis true. It was funny, really. Goku joked their entire lives about how she was the strongest. He even told the boys that he could never defeat her. But in reality, that was far from the truth. Nobody saw it. Nobody knew the power he held over her. And that wasn't that Goku was controlling, because he was far from it. He was so laid back and casual that Chi-Chi could do whatever she wanted, whenever she wanted. But he had this power over her, and she couldn't say no to him. Not really. She tried, goddammit. She tried so many times to fight against him, but he won pretty much every single time. She caved to him and melted against him like a flower leaning towards the sun, and it drove her mad. It made her angry sometimes, but she loved how it made her feel, even those times where she fought and caved. People have said to her, you knew what you were getting yourself into when you married him, but she really didn't. The man was practically feral. He had never engaged in proper regular hygiene routine until they got together. He only owned the gi that he always wore and owned no socks and no underwear. So dang, that is true. Goku free balls like 99% of the time. You're at Dragonball.
That is true,
Oh,
actually.
well.
He was more
What else can you do?
used to living off the land and being homeless, and had no idea about the responsibilities of being an adult, let alone a husband and a father. Then to top it all off, they find some years later he wasn't even human, and he was a battle-hungry Saiyan. How could she possibly know what she was getting herself into? She was taught since she was a young girl the proper ways to please her future husband, how to be a good housewife and look after her children. It was what she knew. It was all she knew. She wasn't prepared for what she had to deal with. She wasn't prepared for the chaos and heartbreak. She wasn't prepared for how deeply she would fall in love with him. Chi-Chi sighed as she held her teacup in her hands and thought back to 18's question. What did it for her? She felt her shoulders slump. What didn't do it for her? What didn't she love about that idiot of a man? He was infectious. The little things he did could be both infuriating and lovable at the same time. And she just couldn't help herself. She couldn't stop herself. She loved his naivety, his innocence, his smile, his laugh, his goofiness and stupid jokes, the charm he used to get himself out of trouble, the way he'd nervously scratch the back of his head, his terrible habit of forgetting the simplest of things, or the things she had just told him, the way he'd poke her poopies and giggle like a man-child when they jiggled. I actually could see Goku doing that.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
How he would grin and tell her that her angry face was cute when she was trying her damn hardest to stay mad at him, the way he'd blow raspberries on her belly pudge and laugh like it was the funniest thing in the entire universe, the way he'd babble nervously when he tried to pretend he was working on their farm and not training when she knew it was bullshit, the way he'd troll her and tease her on the daily, starting play fights with her, tickling her when she wasn't in the mood to be tickled, and being excited and turned on when she would retaliate aggressively, how he'd persistently throw his dirty clothes on the floor instead of the hamper, as she requested 100 million times before he'd throw his sweaty, dirty clothes onto the kitchen
Wait, hold
table.
on, David. I just want to say this reminds me of that time when Zatch and Kyo were fighting Robnos, and
Right.
and Kyo was thinking about Susie. Like Zatch was like, think about all the great qualities that Susie has, and then he starts naming some things about her, and everything was just bad.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, you do remember you are friends with someone even for their bad qualities, but at the same time, this makes it understandable why Kyo is not with Susie. Because, I mean,
Sound lol.
what'd you say, Nate?
That ew, like what the heck was that sound, lol?
Me kind of thinking it's like, yeah, it's like poor Susie, but it's kind of understandable why Kyo isn't with her.
I mean, I
Thank you.
guess, yeah, to be fair.
I mean, she could have changed. Maybe we see an arc where they do get together. Who knows?
We'll see, yeah. I guess it's,
Yeah.
it's possible.
Yeah. Again, the story is ongoing. We'll see. Usually after she just mopped it, how he'd eat the sweet, warm apple pie she'd just bake for them that evening with no sense of remorse for doing so. The way he'd bury himself just below her chest when he was troubled or needed comfort, or he was sucking up to her when she was mad. How he'd hold her and touch her in the most intimate moments, his nose nuzzling her face and neck, his purr vibrating against her skin, the love that he expressed in his own little Goku way. A small, sad smile graced her features. What did it for her? Just him. Her heart all but crumbled even more, if possible, at the thought of it all. 18 caught her far-off expression. What are you thinking about? Chi-Chi shook her head. She needed to get Goku off her mind. It was draining her. I'm just thinking I would like to go and do some retail therapy now, she told her friend. 18 cocked an eyebrow. That wasn't what she was thinking, but 18 knew that was Chi-Chi's way of wanting to move away from that subject. And she respected that. She gave her friend a smile. Let's get going then, she told her, a giggling Marin hopping off her chair, juice box in hand, as she followed her mother and Auntie Chi-Chi through the mall. When Chi-Chi got home, she was kind of relieved Goten wasn't there. It was a school day. She knew he'd run off with Trunks somewhere, but she thought he might have been back by now. Honestly, she just wanted some time to herself. So after putting away the groceries she had bought, laying out some new clothes for Goten on his bed, Chi-Chi made her way to her own bedroom. She kicked off her boots, and when she entered the room, her soft white socks gently patting her towards her in-suite bathroom. I think that's her and Goku's large bathroom is what that means.
Oh, boy.
Her eyes glanced over to the vanity table. She felt a sense of emptiness as she looked at it. She frowned at herself through the mirror and walked into the bathroom. She needed to relax. She turned on the tap to run herself a nice hot bath. She gathered some salts and essential oils. She found herself being thrown into her thoughts once again, her mind going back to her vanity. There was something missing. It was unbearably noticeable. She had removed his photo from her vanity, and she knew she had removed it because she did it. But even though she removed that dreaded photo, she still kept checking her vanity to see if it was there, still there. She didn't know if it was insanity or if she had just completely broken, or maybe both, but she couldn't stop herself from looking. But she had to remove it. She had to remove it because it was too damn hard to keep looking at it. She had always looked at it, and it always haunted and comforted her when Goku wasn't there. But now it just completely destroyed her every time she looked at it, so she removed it. She stopped looking at it. She needed to be completely free of him in order to sort through the mess that was in her head. But it wasn't really helping much, because let's face it, everything in that damn house reminded her of him. She let out a heavy breath and poured some oils into her bath, her one hand then slowly swirling the oils around the water. She loved that photo of him. He looked so happy and carefree in one of his tight black shirts, one of her favorites on him, his arms crossed over his chest as he perched himself against one of the many trees of their garden. They had such a lovely day that day, a picnic by the lake. Gohan was still young and had enjoyed playing with his father in the lake before kicking a ball around in the grass. It had been very difficult for them as a couple when Goku returned from yard rat, but once they were finally able to patch things up, it was like the bad things never happened. Things were so good between them. Even with Goku training nearly every day for the upcoming fight with the androids, things were just so good. They put so many plans on hold, expanding their family, trips away together, Goku getting a job, and then them renovating their home. They had so many plans. Chi-Chi began to undress once the bath was ready and was a bit relieved to sink into the steaming hot, relaxing water. She sniffed the air, her lavender oils reaching her nostrils and calming some. Even though their plan to expand their family did happen, it happened without them even realizing it, and then Goku died against Cell. The rest of their plans didn't unfold until Goku returned to life 7 years later. She wasn't complaining. She was thankful for her husband's return. She was thankful she had him back in her and her son's lives, but the peace, the happiness, it never lasted. She found herself staring at the wall of her bathroom, a far-off look on her face. She had always stayed home waiting for him, hoping he'd walk back through that door when her sons did. She had been a few occasions since his return to life where he didn't involve their boys, especially Goten, and she wondered why he didn't fight her much on it. He'd simply ruffle Goten's hair and tell him to stay home with her when Goten really wanted to go with his father. So very descriptive, all of this. I will say that.
You'll say what?
I said very descriptive, all of this.
Definitely is, yeah.
And hang on, my voice needs a bit of a break, and I'm full, so I'm gonna bag up the salmon. I'll use it for a salad tomorrow.
All right. Do you want me to take over reading or?
Yeah, I'll take over reading for a bit.
Okay, so we ended when Goten really wanted to go with his father, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
All right. What? She wondered just how much he kept hidden behind that smile of his, because he did hide it. A lot of the time she could see right through him, but other times she didn't stand a chance. The man was a vault, too locked down. She wondered if he had regrets about Gohan's childhood, just like she did. And that was why he wasn't so eager to take Goten along with him. She wondered what other regrets he had. She gently sighed and picked up her shower puff and I'll flip that's an word and legger. Okay, native English speaker needs to help me with this. Andy, are you a
I don't-
native English speaker?
Oh yeah, of course. But I don't know
So,
what I don't know
I-
what part you're on.
Wait, I will send you that words to the voice chat. How do you pronounce this?
Which word?
I sent it into the voice chat.
Voice
Oh.
chat, hold- give me a second to wait. How do I access that?
You tap or click the little bubble when that
Let me see.
appears.
Laggardly rag. Let me
Laggardly. Laggardly.
Lag- I've never seen that word
Laggardly,
before.
okay.
Yep.
And Laggardly washed her one arm. She had always stayed home, no matter what happened. She always stayed in their little home in the mountains. Because they had agreed she would. Because he wanted her to. Goku was very firm on the matter, knowing she was safe in the mountains, away from the busy cities and civilization. He didn't have to worry about her when she was safe, so he wanted it kept that way. He was happy with their arrangement, and for the most part, so was she. Yes, there were times when she ventured out and joined the rest of Goku's friends, when Goku and some of the others were fighting a new enemy. But it was a rarity. Goku didn't like it, and when Goku didn't like something, he made it known. And he made sure she knew about it, and not in a threatening way. Goku was far from that. He was always sweet and gentle with her, but he made his feelings known. And all it took was one look for him, and it was subtle. No one else would notice it, but she knew he wasn't happy that she had ventured out from safety. Sorry, gotta take a sip.
I'll take over again once you get down to the.
There is a little line. Yeah,
Which one?
after the little line. After the little line, it's you again. But
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah, keep going.
As she idly washed down her other arm, she thought about just how attentive her husband actually was. Not in a normal, conventional way, because let's face it, Goku was far from normal. Not that she was opposed to that, but in his own little way, he really did care about her. His main concern was her safety, always, hence their arrangement for her to stay home. He moaned and groaned like a child sometimes when he had to go to work. She knew that he would rather just run off and train, but he still made the effort and done his farm work. And he did a damn good job of it too. He always had the biggest smile on his face when she had come to inspect his work. He'd give her a bashful look after that she complimented his hard work, and he'd tell her how much he wanted to make her happy and feed them lots of yummy food. He was happy because she was. He was proud of himself because she was proud of him. Her acceptance, her approval, her praises, it meant the world to him. As she sank down into the sunny water, leaning her head back against the tub, she wondered, for the first time in months, if he was doing okay. Sure, she thought about it all the time, which irritated her, but she didn't really think about how this was all affecting him. Should should she even be thinking about that? Should she be worrying? Because this was all his fault anyway. She knew she wasn't perfect by any stretch of the imagination, but he put them here. She let out a long, staggered breath. She missed him. She hated that she missed him. She stayed there, submerged in the steaming lavender-scented waters, lost in her thoughts, until Goten came home with a little wine after. A
Okay.
while. Bleh.
All right, I'll take back over. It was a few days later, early afternoon, when Goku and Vegeta came out of the gravity room to get some air. Chi-Chi, 18, and Bulma were enjoying an afternoon with tea and cake in Bulma's garden. Chi-Chi spotted her husband as soon as he came outside, and she suddenly felt anxious. I didn't know they were both here, Chi-Chi commented, taking her attention back to her hot tea in front of her. Oh, they've just been beating the living hell out of each other in the gravity room, of course. Bulma rolled her eyes. That's just Tuesday for Goku and Vegeta.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I upgraded it for him. I don't know. He spends all his time in there. Though I do wonder, like, are
Yeah.
Zenkais just even affecting them anymore? Or is
No.
that just training?
Mm,
Clearly
nah.
not.
I think
No.
I think they were confirmed to have like a threshold.
Yeah, clearly. Because, like,
It stopped working after Namek. After they reached Super Saiyan, it stopped being a thing.
yeah. Though, like, with apparently, like, Viltrumites in Invincible, they get Zenkai boosts as well. That's part of their biology, and it's, I guess, a bit more meaningful because after Mark's fight with Conquest, he gets a lot stronger. But even then, he's still no match for Frag. Like, have you guys seen, like, some of the trailers for Invincible Season 4?
I don't watch Invincible.
Oh, you should.
Me
It's
neither.
really good. But basically, Season 4 Mark, he tries to punch Thrag, and Thrag just keeps moving. Like, he didn't even get hit at all. It's like, holy shit, this dude is strong.
Okay.
Basically, Thrag is the ruler of the Viltrumites. He is the strongest Viltrumite in existence.
I am the prince of all Saiyans.
I mean, he's the king, basically, yeah. And Mark hit the king, but it's like he might as well have just missed.
Damn.
Yeah. But anyways, they've just been beating. Oh, wait. Vegeta felt Goku's apprehension as soon as they came outside, his eyes not daring to look over at his wife. Still not speaking to you? Vegeta questioned the other Saiyan as they walked side by side across the lawn. Not unless it's about Goten or our farm, Goku told him quietly. Vegeta eyed his once rival before staring over at the women as they sat around talking and drinking tea. You need to try harder, Vegeta told him. Goku frowned, turning his head slightly to give him the stink eye. Where have you been? I have been trying. She don't want to listen to me. Keeps telling me she needs her space and she don't want to cause a scene in front of Goten. Screw that. That half-breed is as dense as you anyway. As if he even knows what the hell is going on.
I mean, he's not wrong, bro. But he's only 7. He's
Well, Goten did notice that something was wrong, though.
Yeah, he's still a bit dense, though. Hey, don't
Yeah.
be so mean. That's my kid you're talking about. Goku scolded him. Exactly. It's true, and you know it. No, it's not. He's way smarter than me. He's a good kid, so shut your mouth. Goku huffed out. Vegeta rolled his eyes. Whatever. When I say you need to try harder, I mean you need to try a different angle. What do you mean? Goku asked cluelessly as they neared one of the shaded tables in the garden, which was filled with snacks and iced coolers and bottled water for them. You need to see if she's still attracted to you, and if she's still attracted to you, then there's interest. If there's interest, then there's still a chance. Goku told him.
One of my favorite scenes is coming.
Oh, okay. How do I do that? Take your shirt off and flex, Vegeta instructed. It won't work. Goku shut him down immediately. What? Why not?
no.
I tried it before lots of times. Goku shrugged before reaching for a bottle of water. And you're telling me it never worked? Well, yeah, it has worked before, but not when she's real mad. If she's really, really mad at me, it ain't going to work. You don't know until you try, Vegeta encouraged him, grabbing his own gottle, removing the top and glugging it down. I know, Chi-Chi, it ain't going to work. Goku countered. Come on, just try. Take it off.
Yo, this is some sus shit.
Vegeta ordered. What'd you say, Andy?
What did Sarah say?
She's just doing mock imitating Goku's voice. Just take your shirt off. She's trying
Hold
to
on. Actually, before you continue, let me ask: is it like how would a girl react if you said that to her? If you said that to a girl?
What? Take your shirt off?
Yeah, take your shirt off. Take it off, down.
Again, depends on the context.
She's a stripper.
Yeah, if she was a stripper, she would take zero offense to it at all.
No, she would be like,
No. Okay. Let me give an example. How about
Yeah.
Sarah, for example?
Again, I could say that to her, but you could not.
Well, I would imagine I couldn't, but
Yeah.
Though you've never really asked me.
Yeah, I have.
What?
To take your shirt off.
You haven't.
Well, that. Oh yeah, usually I just take it off. A lot
you
of times,
just take it off for her.
yeah, I don't ask. But
Damn!
anyways,
You better give context so people don't think you're just.
context. This is during marital times, so I have implicit permission.
Okay. So I was about to say, like, cause that could be taken in the very, very bad way.
I know. Just take it off, you pansy. Vegeta raised his voice, gripping Goku's shirt. No, get off. I'm not taking it off. Goku argued back, trying to free himself from Vegeta's grasp. For the love of Kami, look at them. They're bickering like children, Bulma huffed, as they watched the two Saiyans argue across the garden. Just take the stupid shirt off. What have you got to lose? Vegeta shouted at him. Goku was about to open his mouth, but stopped himself. Vegeta's right. What did he have to lose? Vegeta let go of Goku's shirt and reached for his second bottle of water. This is what you're going to do. You're going to take off your shirt nice and slow and throw it aside casually. Then you're going to tilt your head back, get your bottle of water, and pour some over your face in time.
Oh my god, yo!
Hold
Hold on.
Tell her to do
I
like,
love Vegeta for this. He's just like instructing Goku how to be extra hot for his wife.
yeah.
Yo, Vegeta even knows how to freaking how to be sexier more than yo. That's
Yeah.
Well,
Wait.
I mean,
So
yeah,
I'm
you know.
guessing. I'm guessing that if you did that for Sarah, she would probably like that.
Yeah, I do that a lot, and she doesn't like it.
You just take your shirt off, pour some water on yourself.
Yeah. Anyways, have you done this before? Maybe Vegeta muttered, and it worked. Will you stop asking questions and just do it? Vegeta shouted at him. But this is stupid. Ain't gonna look too obvious. Goku practically whined. Just do it, and I will strip my shirt just after you, so it doesn't look too obvious. Okay, fine. He relented, putting down his bottle of water. He did just as Vegeta instructed. Slowly stripped off his gi shirts, throwing them aside, and then he reached for his bottle and unscrewed the cap. Flicking the cap off once it was loose enough, Vegeta almost smiled. That was smooth. Goku tilted his head back slightly and poured some of the water on his face, letting the cool liquid drizzle down his neck and large chest. He finished pouring the ice-cold water and gently shook his head, letting the beads of water whirl around him from his bangs. Oh, Vegeta was impressed. That was a nice touch. Goku finally put the water to his lips and downed the rest before licking his lips, crushing the plastic bottle in his hand and launching it into the trash can beside him, almost like aiming a basketball into a hoop. Vegeta caught a glimpse of Chi-Chi in the distance, and he smirked. Her mouth was agape, open at the display, her eyes in a trance, and her cheeks tinted red. Yep, she was still interested, all right. Bulma had watched the entire scene. She couldn't help but mirror her husband's smirk. She let her gaze shift to Chi-Chi, and she couldn't help but shake her head amusedly at her friend openly ogled Goku. Chi-Chi was just as naive as Goku sometimes, so she hadn't caught on, but Bulma knew that act from Goku was intentional. Bulma crossed her arms and snickered to herself quietly. Vegeta must have set him up to do it. Her husband was a sly dog when he wanted to be. Vegeta removed his own shirt as promised, taking a seat on one of the lounge chairs and laying back in the sun to relax in the sun. Told you, he uttered smugly. Goku huffed out a laugh before snatching some fruit from the table and taking a seat next to Vegeta. Hang on. A drink of water.
That's actually fucking funny. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it's funny. It's awesome. It's buddy. I love this scene.
Like a buddy cop routine.
Not really. Just like like one friend telling the other how to relationship.
Yep. How to throw game.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, here's an idea. Here's an idea, Stone. How about you do a stream of that where you do the same thing Goku just did?
No. Maybe if I lost another like 50 pounds, maybe, but even then, no.
Nah, Stone. You can do it. However, the actions will be for real money.
Right?
What?
It's one way to make a few
No, Andy
extra.
suggested it. What? What?
Why?
Because we were describing that in the fanfic just now. Because that's what Goku did to impress Chi-Chi.
That's so fucking stupid.
Well, but it worked apparently.
It's still so fucking stupid. You do that, and I don't go, oh my god, jump my bones.
Which is
Wait,
so
what'd she
I
say?
could have did it.
Yeah,
Yeah. So
but when I'm mad at you, you don't do that.
would you like me to do it if you were mad at me?
No,
Oh. Would you like me to just do it?
sometimes, but you do that anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, you get a free show every day.
Yeah, I know. But what gets you out of trouble with me is your smile.
Yep.
When you do that, hi.
Yep. That's what helps keep Morocco out of trouble because he has the same smile, doesn't he? Yep. His little smiles and schnuffs.
Clearly learned it from you then.
Yep. Remember when he first smiled at you, my love?
Yeah. He's like, no.
Don't do that.
That's pretty good.
Yep. Such a cutie boy.
Do you think maybe Andy being overly flirtatious with me is kind of a cop out for him having a crush on you?
Hey, yo, what the fuck? Yo!
Okay, let's go then.
Yo, no, hell no. Hell no to the no.
Anyways.
Maybe Nate has a crush on you. 'Cause he's
This
like,
woman, bro.
Because Nate was like, yes, take off your shirt.
Brother.
I don't think it was quite like that, was it, Nate?
Nah.
Nah.
He's not denying it, so I assume I'm right.
Nate, so David, how do you feel? Nate has a crush on you.
I do not, lol. How? I mean, how older is like Stone compared to me?
I'm 10 years older than you.
Oh my stars! Yeah, no,
Oh my god.
that's beyond my my upper limit. No.
Yeah, I figured.
So I'm right.
What?
The fact that Nate just goes, oh, how old are you? And then it's like, okay, 10 years older. And then he's all like, oh, well, no, I don't, because that's totally out of my age range.
I mean, it's fair enough to be out of someone's age range, you know?
Right, but dating wise, yes. But the fact that he's not denying a crush, he just goes, oh, you're so out of my
He did deny it, though.
my age range.
He did deny it, though. Anyways, continuing. Go on touchdown in the front lawn of the Sun family home in the next afternoon.
Why are you showing off my shirt?
What the? Oh, that's what that is. Sorry about that. It kind of, and besides, the camera's frozen right now, so it's still stuck in an earlier frame.
Yeah, but how do you know it's going to pop up any minute?
Yeah, true.
info's out there.
Yeah, my bad. Sorry, I didn't know what that was. What was it doing on my desk anyway? Anyways,
You're stealing my shit. I don't know.
I didn't touch it.
You were touching it.
I know. Yeah, now
You always do that. You always steal my shit. You steal my shirts.
I do
You
not.
steal my food.
I did not.
Your shirts, you naughty motherfucker.
You ruined one of my favorite shirts.
On accident.
Oh my.
I had an Offspring band shirt that was the best shirt and comfy shirt, and this motherfucker stole it and kept wearing it. Until finally I was like, do you have my fucking shirt? And you were like, oh, I just found it in my laundry, so I assumed it was mine. But no, you have no memory of buying it.
Yeah, that's a bad excuse, David. That's a bad
It was.
excuse.
And then he wore it to the point where it had a hole underneath the arm. I was like, oh, I could sew that, so give me my shirt back. Instead, this motherfucker rips off the sleeve and goes, and rips off the other one and goes, now it's sleeveless.
Hey, David.
I know that was really bad of me.
I almost
Yeah,
Oh, my
that's
stars
just-
are
that's just
silly.
me. I hope you bought her a replacement.
I need to.
You
You
can't.
still? Oh, was this recent?
No, it was-
Naughty.
When we were dating.
Naughty.
Mm-hmm.
Wait. So wait, I guess the real reason you were borrowing your shirt because you wanted to smell it, huh?
No, I honestly just thought I had an Offspring shirt.
You don't
Brother, that is such a bad
Yeah,
excuse.
I do. On occasion.
on occasion.
Yes, admittedly, not as often. I'm sorry.
I almost broke up with you.
I know, and I would have had it coming. I'm sorry. But if I can
And you
ever
do that
find
when you're dating.
if I can ever find a similar shirt, I would get it in a heartbeat.
Dude, it's $100 off eBay. No.
That's doable.
No.
I can do it at some point.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Anyways,
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, dude, like you were doing that while you were dating her, like,
yeah.
that's a big no, bro. I've never.
Well,
been-
this is
I've never
partly
been-
why I appreciate Sarah, because she helped train a lot of that dumbassery out of me
Except with cooking.
with cooking as well. Yeah,
Except with cooking.
except with cooking, yeah, I still practice dumbassery sometimes.
Oh,
You mean like you mean like with the seafood you just did?
I don't pay attention to the thick side, you know.
But you were saying, Andy?
You mean like with the seafood that you just did?
Yeah.
Which I understand. I thought you liked thick.
I do.
Now if you keep paying attention to the thin. My name's Dave, and I just don't know what I want in this life anymore. My name's Dave, and I totally don't know how to cook salmon.
I never claimed I did. Anyways,
You need to. You should try cooking yellowtail.
what'd you say, Andy?
You should try cooking yellowtail then.
Yellowtail is a bit tough to cook. Usually it's better as sushi, honestly. But anyways, let's continue.
My name's Dave, and I'm trying to get out of this roast session.
Yes, I
No, you're gonna. It's too late for that, David. It's too late.
What the hell happened? Shit, where was his mom? Was she okay? His heart nearly dropped out of his ass. Panic setting in as he felt his mother's key. Mom, he screamed for his mother as he made a run towards the front door. It was no more than a second later when his mother swung the door open, a troubled look etched across her own face. Gohan, what on earth is going on? Mom, you're okay? He gasped as he reached out for her, taking hold of her arms, inspecting her carefully. I'm fine, Gohan. Nothing I can't handle, she assured him. He noticed she had a cut lip and it was a bit swollen. What happened? Who did this? He questioned her firmly, a concerned frown forming on his face. Just some guys trespassing, nothing more. I took care of them and they went running. She told him, a bit self-satisfied look on his face. Just some guys? They had guns, Gohan blurted out. And I'm okay, Gohan, she softly reassured him, now holding onto his arms and gently rubbing them to console him. Gohan eyed his mother and for a few more seconds, debating with himself as to whether she was really okay. I wonder what they were out here for, Gohan thought out loud as he inspected the front door. Probably just seeing if the place was lived in. Low-life thieves looking for a quick raid to make some money, Chi-Chi huffed out. Maybe, Gohan said, but I feel better knowing the house is definitely secure and they aren't in the area anymore. He checked the locks on the front door, 2 of them in place and both in good working order. He then walked into the house and started inspecting the window locks in the kitchen. Chi-Chi following him. Gohan, honey, you're sweet checking, but honestly, I'm fine, Chi-Chi assured her son. Gohan made his way into the living area to check the windows in there. Better to be safe than sorry, Mom, he told her before making his way down the hall and to the bedrooms. Chi-Chi let out a sigh but allowed her son to finish the checks. Once he was done, he met her back in the kitchen. I'm going to call Dad. They may head in this direction, so best to warn him, Gohan said as he pulled out his phone. Your father hardly needs to be warned, Gohan, Chi-Chi eyed him suspiciously, as if Goku needed a warning that thieves were in the area. The man could simply breathe and they'd be dead. Well, I'd better him knowing, Gohan added before stepping outside and pressing his father's contact on the phone placing the phone against his right ear. It was a lie, of course. He wasn't worried about his father at all. Hang on, water.
Wait. So Sarah, if I get you if I get you the exact shirt you want, will you go on a date with me?
Bro, would you? Would it still be a no?
I don't know how to answer that.
Oh, that's an implicit maybe.
I didn't hear her.
Wow.
I didn't hear her.
So that shirt really actually meant a lot to you?
Yes.
I'm sorry. Then, yeah, I do need to get a new one.
That was the first shirt I bought with my very first paycheck.
Oh, I did not know this.
Get it
And
for
you
her
know-
for her birthday, bro. Make it a birthday present or a Christmas present or something.
Yeah, I do need to get that shirt again for you.
Yeah, I had it since I was 16. It was like my first check from my very first job. And I went to Hot Topic and bought myself that shirt.
Yeah, then I need to replace it. I'm sorry.
That's exactly half my age.
Yeah, I'll get you a new one. I know. I'm sorry.
But honestly, I couldn't do that to you, husband.
I know.
I couldn't go on a date with another man.
Hmm.
Even if Sebastian Stan was like, hey, you want to go on a date with me? I'd be like, no. Why? What's wrong? I'm married.
It'd be the
Oh.
same. It'd be the same for me with Gal Gadot.
And unlike most
Who?
women apparently who marry men, is like I actually love and like my husband.
Uh-huh. But Gal Gadot, Wonder Woman.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Anyways, it was a lie, of course. So we know we already read that. Hey, Gohan, everything okay? He spoke once he answered the call. Well, there's been a bit of an incident at home. Looks like some guys tried to trespass and cause Mom a bit of trouble, and Gohan paused. The line had gone dead. Dad, you still there? He asked him on the phone when he jumped when his father materialized before him less than a second later. Dad, he called his father. What happened? Goku demanded to know, concerned as he looked over at Chi-Chi. Just a bunch of bandits, obviously trying their luck because I was home alone, she told him. A bunch of bandits with guns, Mom. You could have been hurt. Gohan told her with concerned eyes. Goku scanned the front of the house, taking note of the bullet holes in the front door and the bullet cases on the ground. I'm fine, Gohan. They didn't even get in the house. I took care of it, Chi-Chi reminded him. One of them bust your lip, Mom. You got hurt. It could have been worse. They hurt you? Goku questioned, firmly interrupting his son. His eyes drifting to his wife's lips, a cut evident on her bottom lip. I'm fine, Goku. One of them hit me with his gun. I hit him right back. They left shortly after, Chi-Chi tried to tell him. Have you checked to see if they're still in the area? He questioned Gohan. I can't sense anyone in the area. I checked the house, too, just in case. The locks are fine. The house is secure, Gohan told him. Where's Goten? Goku wondered, taking his attention back to Chi-Chi. He's at Capsule Corp with Trunks. He's fine. He doesn't know about this. I don't want to worry him, she told him. Probably best, Gohan chimed in, but he's going to ask about your bust lip. I'll think of something, Chi-Chi shrugged. Goku eyed the surroundings of their home. It was a rarity people came out here. There was only a handful of neighbors in the area, but none were very close. They had enemies knocking in search of Goku many years ago, and they had kids trespassing before, obviously checking to see if the house was abandoned, but nothing more than that. Goku wondered what those guys were looking for. Were they simply being nosy, or just like the kids were before, or was it something else? I'll go and check the area and make sure they've gone, he told them both before turning his back on, about to take off. Goku, I took care of it. They all took off pretty fast. I can take care of myself, she huffed slightly, crossing her arms over her chest. Goku sighed and turned to face her. I know you can take care of yourself, but they had guns, and I'm not okay with that. You're human, remember? You can die from a bullet shot. Well, I avoided all of these just fine, she reminded him, pointing at the bullet casings on the ground. Chi-Chi, I'm checking the perimeter. It's not up for discussion, he told her firmly. Chi-Chi slowly let out a frustrated sigh and nodded to him, allowing him to do what he needed to do. Goku took off a second later, and Chi-Chi watched him disappear into the sky. Well, I suppose I better clean this up if you don't want Goten knowing about it. Don't know how we're going to hide the bullet holes, though, Gohan wondered, looking at the front door. I'll fill the holes and paint over it before Goten comes home. It'll dry quickly enough out here, she told him, heading inside to get the necessary tools she needed. He turned to face the sky to the exact spot his father took off in. He hoped his father didn't run into those guys. Who just joined in?
Yelik.
Who the heck is Yelik?
I don't know.
Me neither.
Who is Yelich?
Hi, I'm
Hello?
Yelich.
Welcome.
Hey, what's up, whoever you are?
Hi, I'm a friend of Stone in IRL.
Oh, okay. Wait, are you Scott's friend?
Yep,
That's where I know you're from.
There you
that
go.
is correct.
Yeah, okay. Is Scott okay? Like I saw him like one of my recent TikTok videos, but other than that, he's been pretty quiet. Is he okay?
Yeah, he's all right. He sent me some voice messages.
Like, is
I
he
mean,
just busy?
you know, yeah, he's busy with like, Amber, stop. My daughter wants to tell all of you hi.
Hi, I'm
Hello.
Stone, and these are my friends Nate and Andy.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, man.
Yeah, I'm just a bit worried about Scott. You know, like I said, he's gone MIA for a hot minute.
Yeah, I need to check on him again, but yeah, I just saw you had your stream up over there, so I was just gonna be a wallflower.
Yeah, we do these every
Like,
Sunday.
what are these that we are doing?
We're doing
It's a podcast thingy.
yeah, it's sort of like a podcast.
Stone calls it voice over luncheon. I call it the Idiots
Oh,
Podcast.
your luncheon. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay. Cool.
yeah.
Cool.
And next luncheon, I'm unveiling a batch of mead I've worked on, and we're going to play King of the Castle. Have you played that yet?
No, as a dad, it is hard to get time to do anything. Like most of the stuff that I do, like at this point, is just work on my own game system, whatever.
Oh yeah,
I think you were on it for a second.
yeah. I mean, I imagine being a parent takes up a lot of your time. Understandable.
It does.
Oh yeah.
It
But
does.
King of the Castle's easy game to play. Like I'll send out the link next Sunday when we do a session, and you can actually
Okay.
play it from mobile. You do not even have to download it.
Cool. That sounds good.
Yeah, basically your entire goal is to undermine me, the king.
Sounds
Mole style.
fun.
And
Well,
Yeah.
Sarah never has to worry about having to try to do that because she does it every day.
Dude, she could uproot my entire life if she wanted to.
That sounds kind of scary.
My wife did that to me already.
You
I
what?
moved whole cities. I used to live in Dallas, Scott, but
Oh,
I literally moved to Houston. It's the whole I've kind of like my life upside down, and then we got pregnant. And it was like,
damn.
yeah, thank you for letting me know, sweet.
Damn.
But that's life. You do what you got to do for love and
For
responsibility and whatnot.
real. For real.
At least I take care of you.
You do take care of me, my love. But we were actually just reading a Dragon Ball Z fanfic that was just about that, because like part of my luncheon is reading fanfics. And also, hang on, Morocco got summoned again. Hang on, Morocco. He has been
Morocco
summoned.
is popular.
He is, because he's so cute.
Mm-hmm.
Come here, Fluffy.
He's got the dog privilege.
Yeah, like I don't know if you're on my stream right now, but here I'll also share my screen in Discord. Hang on. Yeah.
Oh,
Trying
you're
to do this.
recording the luncheon?
Yeah. But hang on. I have
You have camera issues because your camera's not working, bro.
oh right now it is. But I don't know if you can see
Okay,
it, but this
there we go.
is my dog Morocco.
I'm pulling up the watch. It is not letting me access your camera.
Oh.
Okay, I can see.
Join him in the stream or
Wow, cool.
Yeah. This
He's
is my
cutie.
dog Morocco. He is so cute. And he
Mm,
saved us
cute.
from a lot of despair from the loss of our last dog. Ringo, when he died, his death devastated us. But this guy came along with all of his smiles and everything.
Okay.
All right, hang on. Ah. All right, back to reading. Hang on, Rocco. Either commit to getting off my lap or. I think he's just tired.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna finish this up and then we're gonna pull up Valheim. Yellick, have you played Valheim?
I have not.
Valheim is like Viking Minecraft, and it's amazing. You'll if you stick around and watch the stream on Twitch, you'll see what I mean.
Okay.
Anyways, let's finish this up. It was a couple hours later, and Gohan had since left to go.
You skipped. We
Oh.
it's he turned to face the sky.
Right. So basically, Yellick, this fan fiction is like Goku and Chi-Chi contemplating divorce. Heavy
Oh
stuff.
wow, that's a
Yeah.
heavy topic.
Yeah, and it's
Well, more like Chi-Chi contemplating divorce and Goku trying to do whatever he can to make it so she doesn't do that.
yeah,
Goku going through the motions.
yep. And it's actually fairly
Alright.
well written. Yellick, were you about to say something?
No, I was thinking. So what argument does Goku have to save his marriage, considering his, lack of fatherly?
He's been trying. It's just that
Yeah,
Chi-Chi is really, really mad at him.
Mm-hmm. And recently though he thanks to Vegeta's advice, he actually tried to get his wife a little bit excited for him, let's say.
Right.
Yeah, he
I just see
he
that
put
not going
water
well.
over his chest and was like, yeah.
But what'd you ask?
I just see that not going well. I just like it's hilarious that if Chi-Chi ever got to that point, I imagine Goku not faring ultimate split.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing. They're kind of like part of the intrigue of this one so far is like it's a will they or won't they kind of thing.
Yeah. Okay.
Anyways, let's continue reading. He turned to face the sky to the exact spot his father took off, and he hoped his father didn't run into those guys. As much as he was angry one of them hurt his mother, they were only human, and they wouldn't survive a punch from his father. With his father's emotions all over the place right now, he didn't trust his father going easy on them. The man had narrowly escaped jail time once already. Gohan didn't need that happening again, thank you very much. Gohan stayed with his mother until his father returned, helping her clean up the bullet casings and patching up the front door. His father found no sign of anyone in the vicinity, only some tracks down the dirt road, possibly made by motorbikes, so it was plausible the perpetrators were the cause of that and were long gone. Gohan was satisfied. The coast was clear. His father, however, wasn't, and told his mother he was staying the night in his grandfather's cabin. He wanted to be sure the bandits didn't return that night. Gohan could tell his mother didn't need that, but she also didn't try to argue with him. It was a very rare occasion when his father put his foot down with his mother. It was actually quite surreal to witness it, but it was fruitless trying to argue with him. He was firm on the matter. When it came to his family's safety, there was no talking him down, and his mother knew that. It was a couple hours later, and Gohan had since left to go to his own home, and Chi-Chi was making a start on dinner. Goten sat at the kitchen table with a coloring book, listening to his mother as she hummed a small tune to herself at the kitchen counter. "Hey, Mom," Goten called out to his mother sweetly as he scribbled his red pencil on his drawing book. "Yes, sweetie," she responded as she sliced up some onions. "Can Dad eat with us tonight?" he asked her innocently. His question immediately halting her movement. She stood still against the kitchen counter, her eyes on the onions, her hand with the knife simply hovering above the half-cut vegetable. "I'm sure your father has already eaten by now," she barely choked out, her nervous hand twitching over the onion. "He didn't eat, Mom. How do you know?" Chi-Chi questioned her son as she turned to face him. "Because he ain't left great-grandpa's house yet, so how's he going to eat if he ain't come out yet?" Goten told her matter-of-factly. "He hasn't, Goten, not ain't." Chi-Chi corrected him. Honestly, if he didn't already look like his father's double, he was starting to sound like him too. "Well, he hasn't come out yet," Goten repeated himself, putting down his coloring pencil. "And I don't want Daddy to be hungry, Mom," he pouted. Chi-Chi scoffed at her youngest son. "Just stab a stake in my heart, why don't you?" she thought to herself. It was only a few moments later that she watched her youngest son bound over to his great-grandfather's cabin in the distance. His excitement to invite his father to dinner was so wholesome, yet painful. Goku was led on his back on the futon in his, I think, lied down is what they meant to put there, in his grandpa's cabin, his eyes staring at the ceiling, lost in his thoughts when there was a small knock at the door. "Come in," he called out, little Goten scurrying in as soon as the words left his mouth. "Daddy, guess what?" Goten chirped as he ran to his father's side. Goku turned to face him. On his face was some excitement. "What is it?" "Mom said you can have dinner with us," he blurted out. She did not say that.
Yeah, bullshit. That is bullshit.
Little kid's just filling in the details.
Mhm.
You sure about that?" Goku pressed, sitting up on the futon. "Yeah, she said it's fine and that the dinner will be ready at 5:30, but you have to wash up and you mustn't be late." Goten warned him comically, pointing his finger at him. Goku chuckled lightly. "Yeah, that was Chi-Chi, all right." Goku reached over to ruffle his son's identical wild hair and gave him a warm smile. "Okay, kiddo, if your mom said it's cool, then I'm in," he told him. "Yay," Gohan bellowed, hopping around the small cabin, making Goku shake his head in amusement. "All right, you little rascal." Goku gripped his son and gave him a little noogie on his head. "Hey, Goku noogs, see? Main characters do it."
Yeah.
Get that butt back to the... Huh?
Imagine if Frieza or someone like that came back right now just during all this.
That would be crazy.
Lol.
And technically, Frieza's alive, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. It's like imagine if it's like out of nowhere during this whole thing, Frieza comes to Earth.
Yeah.
And
And Goku would probably just tell him, "Frieza, I am in 11 shades of no mood."
yeah.
Oh, that's so fun then. Okay, I'll come back later when your monkey business is solved. Bye bye.
That is probably what he would say.
I mean, to be fair, what if Frieza was like, "Ooh, what if I kill your wife? Maybe that'll make you."
Dude, that would give him like Super Saiyan 25 or something.
Yeah.
That's what he did to Krillin.
Or Frieza would pretty much say that be a better father than Goku ever could be.
That would be the ultimate revenge if Frieza came down and just showered the whole Sun family with gifts and just decided to try to be a better father.
Considering that Frieza actually has a relationship with his dad.
Yeah.
That is true. That is true.
Okay, that's a whole other bag of worms that I could go on for 3 hours.
Right. Don't get Nate started on King Cold.
Wait, why don't they just use the Dragon Balls to bring Bardock and the Saiyans back to life? Like, bro.
That is a question, but I think it's because Goku has no interest in getting to know his biological father.
And plus, most of the Saiyans are like, out in the ether already. Just like,
Yeah,
their
it's
souls
possible. Well, that's the
recycled
thing.
and
On
stuff
top of
like
this,
that.
based on Earth's rules, you have to be wished back. You have to be put in the check-in station of the planet you're going to be wished back on. And right now, they're all on the planet Vegeta check-in station, which doesn't exist anymore. So if they were wished back, they'd just be wished back into the vacuum of space and die.
They could. Well, here's the thing: they could just wish back Planet Vegeta.
Maybe that, or wish them to the Earth check-in station, but that counts as a single wish. You have to wish each soul individually to the check-in station.
Well, no. That's no. You don't. No. The way the Earth's Dragon Balls work is that you can affect multiple people at once.
With a wish back to life, yes, but with the check-in station, it's one person per wish.
I don't remember that being ever stated.
I think that is the rule. Yeah.
You might be right. I don't remember, but
yeah. But even then, the only one they would want to bring back, or two they would want to bring back to life, is Bardock and Gine, and that's it. They would not want to bring back anybody else. Hell, Vegeta might not even want to bring back his father.
Nah, I think he hated his dad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If Bulma asked him, "Yeah, do you want to bring back your father, King Vegeta?" No, but no.
There's a manga of that actually, where there's actually a manga of that where they use the Dragon Balls where basically Kid Trunks asks Vegeta about his granddad.
Oh, someone else just joined in. Who else just joined in?
Okay, Red Candy.
Goose,
Hello.
what's up, bro?
The goose.
Not much. I looked at stream for a second. I was like, I have no idea what's happening, and then I look. Oh shit, Luncheon.
Yeah, we're reading the end of a Dragon Ball fanfic.
It's not the end yet.
Oh,
Well, we're near the end of the halfway point.
you
'cause we're on
said
chapter
you said the
4.
curse word, and I almost died.
What, fanfic?
Yes.
I mean, not all
Wow.
fanfics can be bad. I mean, this one's actually fairly good.
Oh, but let me finish what I was saying. Basically, Kid Trunks he went to Vegeta's like, I know my grandpa from mom's side, but I don't know grandpa from your side, Dad. And then Vegeta just tries to brush it off, and Trunks is being insistent, and he's like, "Fine, I'll introduce you to your granddad." And they brought him back to life.
Oh yeah.
Oh
Honestly,
yeah,
it's
King
like,
Vegeta. Yeah.
yeah, I honestly like don't see Vegeta like really much caring to bring his father back to life.
Yeah, me neither.
I really
what?
see no reason for him to ever even do that in the canon. Just bring back his father because he hated him.
My father was great.
What about his mom?
He died a warrior.
He didn't
No, he
have a
died
mom.
like a
Vegeta
bitch.
doesn't have a mother.
No, Vegeta does have a mother. He probably
Yeah,
it was like the
But she never was like, named in canon, like never like maybe mentioned like twice.
yeah.
and then
If I had to guess, it was probably the most busty and at the same time strongest of Saiyan females that was just sent to King Vegeta's quarters, and then they had sex, and then she birthed Vegeta, and then that was it.
Probably. That makes sense.
Yeah, probably nursed him like for like when she had to, and then like basically Nappa took over his care. So
Yep.
yeah.
I mean, he does have a degree in child psychology.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does.
How? How though?
Well, it's Dragon Ball Z
Oh.
abridged, so it's abridged logic. But
Yeah.
Yeah, Dragon Ball Z abridged.
anyways, let's
Anyway, I'm
continue.
playing fighter, so don't mind me.
No problem. I'm actually after this
Okay.
fanfic, I'm gonna boot up Valheim, which y'all need to get because I'm trying to expand this Valheim.
No! Oh well. I
Yes.
might.
Huh?
What? Huh?
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I just realized. That reminds me. Did you guys get
What?
Smash yet?
Not yet. Again, we're looking into it. I think you need the Nintendo Switch too, don't you?
No.
No.
No,
Okay.
you can play it on both the Switch and the Switch 2. It's just recommended to play on Switch 2 because Switch 1 has pretty
Also-
laggy shit.
Right. We'll look
Yeah.
into it.
And he,
We had to buy a few appliances this weekend, but
Okay.
what were you saying, Nate?
if you would ever want me to to fight in Sparking Zero, I'm down.
Sure. Send me your PSN.
Yeah.
I also have
play,
Sparking Zero.
I
I want
play
to whoop
on
your
I play
fucking
on my
arse.
laptop.
Oh, I have it on PlayStation. So
Oh!
Wait,
Okay.
can we not crossplay when it's on
No.
like that?
no,
I don't
worry
think.
about it.
Wait, does Sparking Zero have
What?
crossplay? I'm pretty sure it does.
Let me check
No,
this.
I don't think it does. No.
Let me
What
check.
the
Most anim-
heck? That's
most anime
so-
games
I
do
can
not have-
look it up. Hold on, I can look it up.
I'm looking it up now.
All right, y'all. This is cool.
Yep, you're right. It does not feature
I gotta head out.
crossplay.
Yeah,
Oh,
most
thank
anime
you,
games.
It doesn't?
How?
That's
How in the
insane.
great-
Thanks for joining.
Yeah.
Most
Y'all
anime
want to know
games-
something funny? The only modern Dragon Ball game that has crossplay is fucking Gekishin Squadra, the League of Legends ripoff.
Wow.
Yeah, most. Well, there's also Breakers.
Hmm.
No one plays Breakers, bro. That shit's dead.
I play it.
Anyways, let's
Exactly. No one plays it.
Let's finish this up. Okay, so let me see. I got an A on my science project. Gohan helped me a little, and Mom did, but I did the rest by myself. He quickly told his father.
You kind of skipped, but
Oh,
yeah, just
Yeah, we'll just continue. And you did a fantastic
Oh wait,
job.
is this in the perspective of Goten?
No, it's third person, but it's like okay, so basically the backdrop of this fanfic is like Goku and Chi-Chi possibly maybe going through a divorce, and that's sort of like
Oh,
a will they or won't they situation at the moment.
mm.
Yeah. They're just sort of contemplating it. But anyways, I wouldn't have it any clue how to do that. You're real smart, Goten. I'm proud of you, Goku told his son, ruffling his hair affectionately. Goten grinned. Okay, let's make some room for dinner, Chi-Chi told him. So Goten quickly removed his colorings and schoolwork from the table, placing them on the sideboard before promptly returning to the table ready to eat. Goku chuckled at the boy's enthusiasm. He was just like him when it came to food. Chi-Chi began to fill the table up with plates full of food, some of which were Goku's absolute favorites, and he couldn't help but gaze at it all dreamily. He sniffed the air, the aroma making...
Wait.
Huh? What'd you say, Goose?
Wasn't me, sorry. I was talking to my mom.
Oh, okay. Man, he missed her cooking. It wasn't long before the Sun Boys dug into their food, getting through a Goliath amount of plates before they finally became full. Although Chi-Chi noticed Goku didn't eat as much as he usually did when she cooked for him. It had been a while, but she never forgot these things. She wondered why, but didn't dare ask. Dinner went by smoothly, and she felt a lot more relaxed than she initially thought she would. Goku put most of his attention into his food and his son, but she did catch him glancing her way a couple of times. After finishing her own plate, she quietly cleared the empty plates from the table once they were both finished. She listened as Goten told his father all about the upcoming school trip that he really wanted to go on because Trunks was going too, and it sounded a lot of fun. I guess they can go to the same school because Goten can fly, so...
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a Super Saiyan.
Yeah,
Cheeseburger.
Cheeseburger. What about cheeseburger?
I don't know. I just felt like saying something to come back here.
So why aren't you going? Goku
My son-
wondered out loud. Oh, go ahead.
I'm sorry. I keep interrupting you. Just go ahead.
All right. Mom said it was a lot of money and it wouldn't accept Auntie Bulma paying for it, he sulked. We talked about this, Goten. We don't want to take handouts like that, Chi-Chi reminded him. But I really want to go, Mama. Goten pouted to her. Goten, no more, please. Why don't you go and find a good book to read to your father before it's time for your bath and bed, Chi-Chi suggested. Goten sighed and nodded, more solemnly walking off towards his bedroom. Is it really that expensive? Goku asked Chi-Chi once his son was out of sight. He didn't understand all this stuff, but surely a school trip wasn't that costly. It's a lot, Goku. If I pay for this trip, there's going to have to be some cutbacks, and I'll get the money for it, Goku interrupted her. Goku, you have to sell double what you normally would to afford it. I have to pay for it in 2 months' time. We just haven't the time to put that sort of money together, Chi-Chi tried to tell him. I'll do it. I'll make extra. Goku, I'll do it, Chi-Chi. If it means I have to work longer hours on the farm, I'll do it. I'll figure it out, Goku assured her. I don't know, Goku, she spoke unsurely. You always say you want the best for our kids with school and stuff, right? He questioned her, right? She eyed him suspiciously, wondering where he was going with this. And this trip is going to benefit him in school, isn't it? Yes, it's a science trip for 4 days. He'll get to visit 2 different science museums and the Space Center, Chi-Chi told him. Goku thought Goten and Trunks could literally just hang out at Capsule Corp and learn enough from there. He really didn't know what the difference was, but he wasn't about to anger his wife by opening his mouth on that one. But let me do this for him, Goku told her gently. Chi-Chi met his eyes and both of them just stared at one another silently until Goten's boisterous voice snapped him out of it. I found a book, Dad, he cheeped in as he jumped up onto his father's lap, showing him the book. Okay, you want to sit on the couch and read it to me? Goku asked him. Okay, he beamed, suddenly giggling when his father lifted him up and flung him over his shoulder like a fish he just caught and walked them both over to the sofa.
Cuties.
After putting his son to bed, Goku thanked Chi-Chi for the food and left the house, returning to his grandfather's cabin. As he sat on the edge of the futon, he suddenly remembered an old chest, which he hadn't seen for a very long time. He retrieved it from its usual place as he sat on the floor and started to rummage through the old memories of his grandfather, some letters and photos from a very long time ago. It wasn't long after when he had heard a gentle knock at the door. Come in, he called out, his eyes still on his chest in front of him. Chi-Chi walked in a second later, holding a teacup in her hand. I haven't seen that chest in a long time, she commented when she saw him with it on the floor. Yeah, I can't remember the last time I looked in it, he said sadly. He then put some of the items back in the chest as she still stood at the entrance. I made you some tea. What? What'd you say? Nate? Or was that Goose?
Nate, you there?
I am here, but
No, it wasn't me. I was just gonna say a comment about how I just heard Goku getting extra hours at a job, and then I picture that shit just like him in like an office suit. It's just fucking.
Nah.
Well,
There's
no,
a
he's
comic
on-
where-
he's on
Bro would
farm.
not be.
He works
There's
on
a
farm.
comic
Well,
meme
yeah, but
where
like,
Goku is doing the family's taxes, and even Gohan's just like, Dad, since when can you do this? And he's like, yeah, I could always do this. Don't tell your mother.
Yeah, he's like,
Don't tell your mother,
Yeah.
but I'm actually smart as all hell.
Yeah.
I just act stupid to get all the babes.
look, son. If you treat it like a fight, it all clicks.
Yeah.
No, it does.
Yes.
That is not how that works.
It is. It
Your
is
bar-
for me.
Nate, your Bardock is kicking in. Your Bardock is kicking in.
Well, excuse you.
Well, what
I
were you
am a
saying, Nate?
brilliant scientist. I know.
No,
how it
no,
works. Yes.
no.
Well, at least my balls gave you the greatest hero of Earth. Be thankful.
Hey, what the fuck?
Yo,
I'm
that's
Bardock, father of Goku.
Sarah.
Wait, well-
He has ball, chat. He has ball, ladies and gentlemen.
Sarah.
Anyway,
please, will you
keep
roast
going.
Okay.
Please keep
Um,
going before I lose my fucking patience.
Well, I was gonna say, it's Sarah. Can you please roast Nate real quick, please?
She's got her headphones in.
Why?
You're a black-haired monkey.
But yeah, I can't remember the last time.
Racist.
I said black-haired. Actually.
And then you said the M word. I heard it.
I did not know. I said monkey. There's a difference.
M word. Exactly.
You black
That's-
skin.
Oh,
racist.
I heard.
Monkey is a racist
I heard.
slur
I
against
heard.
the Saiyans in
I
the
heard
universe.
N.
So
What?
shut it. Shut it.
You black skinned monkey.
Bro.
I'm
Anyways,
Stone continue.
what'd you say, Nate?
Stone continue.
Okay. Sounds great.
Cheeseburger.
He told her before getting up and walking over to her and carefully taking the hot brew from her hands. Thank you, he told her quietly before sitting on the edge of the futon bed. Chi-Chi fidgeted with her fingers before speaking. May I? She said, gesturing to the space next to him. Goku acknowledged the empty space next to him before his eyes met hers again. Sure, if you want to. Chi-Chi sat down next to him and nervously smoothed down her skirt. I just wanted to say thank you. For what? For coming here today and making sure it's safe. You didn't have to. Of course I did. You're my family. It's my job to keep you safe, he told her before taking a sip of tea. Well, I still wanted to thank you. Goku put down the tea on the small table. We're looking at his wife again. It's okay. He paused for a moment, trying to find the right words. I know I haven't always been here, but I am
Women.
Here. Huh?
Sorry.
She barely whispered. Their eyes all of a sudden becoming locked in a trance. And the same thing for Goten. If you need extra money, just heed to say it and I'll do it. It's easier said than done, Goku, and you aren't always around to do it, she reminded him. I know, but I am here now, so I can do it, he told her softly. Goku swallowed hard at the closeness, his heart pounding like a jackhammer in his chest. His hands nervously gripping at his kneecaps. Chi-Chi felt her breath catch in her throat as he leaned forward towards her. Their noses almost touched, and he felt their eyelids go heavy as his lips went for hers. Goku, she breathed. What? Don't, she whimpered out before standing from the futon and making a beeline for the door. Chi-Chi, I'm sorry, I need to go. Just leave in the morning, please. She told him lowly before leaving the cabin. He felt a flicker of anger in his chest as he tried to swallow down his frustration. He was so giddy that she didn't argue too much on him staying the night in his grandfather's cabin, and she allowed him to join for dinner. Then she willingly came to see him, bringing him hot tea, and they were actually talking on a level for the first time in months. He was so close, and then he messed it all up. He sighed and palmed his tired eyes. He told himself he was done fighting, yet here he was trying to fight for her again. Because why wouldn't he? How can you look at the person you love and tell yourself it's time to walk away? If you love someone, you don't give up on them. You might hurt each other and make each other angry sometimes. You may not agree on everything, but you have to work through it and forgive each other because that's what two people who love each other do. That's what she told him 20 years ago when they first got married. Didn't that matter anymore? Had he fucked it up badly, all those words, all those promises, all those moments meant nothing? He let himself fall back onto the futon, landing on his back with a little bounce. His eyes darted back and forth as he stared up at the ceiling of nothingness. His mind soared and his heart raced as he contemplated what to do. He'd do anything to just go into that house right now and hold her, snuggle up to her, and bury his head in her chest and tell her how damn sorry he was for everything he'd done. He'd give anything to feel the warmth of her skin against his own, but to breathe in her scent, to interlock his fingers with hers and just tell her everything he was feeling. But he wouldn't. He knew he couldn't. He knew she'd reject him yet again. He closed his tired eyes. He wanted to run. He wanted to get away, as far away from there as possible. He wanted to escape the reality he was in. His heart was tired of aching for her. He just wanted to her back to be left alone in peace. There was no in between. He couldn't keep doing this. How many times did he have to get knocked back before he drew the line? He lived for her love and acceptance. Her rejection was killing him. There comes a point when it's not that you don't care anymore. You just can't. And he couldn't. He couldn't do this anymore. Uh-oh. And that's how
Dude,
chapter 4
that's-
ends.
How many more chapters of this are there?
I do
There's
like
4
the
more.
idea, like Goku's starting to like spiral lower and lower into like a state of like depression or something like that.
That's
It's not
basically
something you usually see in Goku.
Yeah, that's what's happening.
Usually, you think of Goku as this upbeat, happy, very aggressive, and totally not the type of guy to blow up an entire planet.
Right.
But
For
yeah,
real.
that's about it.
But anyways, I'm gonna boot up Valheim.
Oh boy! Okay, well, I'll be right
Yes.
back. I gotta go talk to a friend. So, give me a minute.
Goose, you gotta download Valheim and play it.
Is it free?
It's $15 or 20, depending if Steam.
All
has
of
a
you to
discount.
assume I have 10.
Well, get 15 or
Alright,
20.
I'll see you later anyway. Bye.
Bye. But anyways, that is Luncheon 110. Again, next Luncheon, we will be playing King of the Castle. Join me for that. Again, if you haven't joined
Kral
the Discord,
Hradu.
huh?
Kral Hradu.
What does that mean?
The king of the castle in Czech.
Oh, in Czech. In the case of the Hussite Wars, it is Emperor of the Holy Roman Emperor.
Okay, well, I've got to get going. If you're still here in like a half hour or so, I can pop back in.
Will do. But Nate, go ahead and close out the luncheon.
Goodbye, Pebbles across all platforms. This has been the Idiots Podcast.
Okay, booting up Valheim, and I should be here in about half an hour, but I'll keep VC open. Okay. Sounds good. Well, let's share screen for Valheim. Oh boy. Then we may just dedicate the whole luncheon to that because that one's long. We may just dedicate the whole luncheon to that one if that's extra long. Yeah, you did. Fair enough. But to be fair, we are making these longer, and King of the Castle is a hour and 15-minute game, so that one's going to take up a while next luncheon as well. Oh, so Chi-Chi is asking him not to give up? Maybe. Mm-hmm.